finals of the West Coast Conference Tournament. They lost to Gonzaga 3 times this season as they were fighting with St. Mary's and Gonzaga in the top quarter.
To guard, and Cincinnati's an elite defensive team, and they are physical and they are dialed in, highly intelligent on the defensive end, but it's not an easy team to break rhythm.
Shot clock expires on Jonathan Mogbo.
Right. Utah State, it could be in the Sweet 16. They're that good. They lost to Grand Canyon by 4 points. They'll be in the NCAA tournament. Got a lob action from Sharp Jumps. That's the 4th time they try to go to that lob in that
field goal percentage. Bandego couldn't handle it underneath the rim for Cincinnati. They'll go again to the lob. Mogbo brings it down and goes right back up.
Catches everything. Not an easy catch amongst traffic. I mean, that
time lost against Oklahoma.
Both are somewhat different players, but great defenders, very fast. They're playing off each other better throughout the season.
For sure.
Indiana State is an absolute joy to watch offensively. One of the most aesthetically pleasing teams in all of college basketball.
Offensive rebound after a bad Mogbo miss. 3-10 record, 11-5 in the West Coast Conference. Lost 4 times to Gonzaga and St. Mary's, once to Santa Clara. 5 conference losses. Top the shot of jumps. 5 to shoot now. Mogbo fighting with Bandego for the rebound. You see Mogbo trying to back ball.
Can you get him some rhythm?
Mogbo 4 points on 2 of 8 shooting.
There you go.
Spins by Chisel James and finishes with 2 hands.
I don't want to say I called it.
Round number 1 of the NIT, the final game of the first round of the tournament. Mogbo to the rack.
They're going to him now. They're just running action for Mogbo. That was just...
Lukoshis has 22 as Mogbo gets it ISO against Bandego. And out of bounds, Cincinnati basketball.
Possession.
There's a great press break. Does what Bandego couldn't do on the other end. Now Skilling's up the field.
Not going to foul yet.
10 to shoot. 20 seconds on the game clock. Mogbo blocked by Lukoshis. Newman rips down the rebound. Final 15 seconds. And Lukoshis puts Cincinnati up 1. 3 seconds to go. San Francisco, no timeouts. Mogbo misses, and Lukoshis beats the buzzer.
Defensive staying attached, making sure that keep the ball handlers out of the way, and good aggressive attack that time by Mogbo.
Mogbo scores with a foul. He had the look where he was not going to slow. Mogbo down low, this time matched up against Watson. Spin move, Mogbo, no, had a great look. 5 seconds, shot of jumps, cut off, gave it up. Mogbo got rid of it, and it goes. They count the basket.
Dave, every single matchup.
Newberry's going to enter it down low. Mogbo on the baseline. He'll shoot that shot. Good.
That shot's going to be available for him. He's got to be aggressive and some screens and getting downhill to the floater game.
He never comes out of the game. He basically plays every minute of every game now. Watson stripped it away. Mogbo got it back and laid it in. Zags off the make. They were hard. They've all made them. Mogbo lays it in. Nifty little pass.
7 of 9 from beyond.
With the catch, the immediate double team came. Again, Mogbo down low. Will lay it in with a foul. He got a mismatch, and Marcus Williams found it.
But when you're not making shots, it kind of opens everything else up, and you end up with plays like that.
Wow, Newberry passed up the 3, and then a great dish to Mogbo. Shot clock at 4, at 3. Mogbo will shoot it, hits it at the shot clock buzzer. Just emblem has made 2 total shots outside of 2 guys. Mogbo runner came up way short. Unusual. Bosic in the open court.
All right, when I see him out there doing the Dons games, I always enjoy seeing him at shoot around. And for Bill Russell, I mean, to average 20 and 20, that is insane for a collegiate.
Know that he has that little burst to the rack. He's been known to cuff it and throw one down with the right hand. Mogbo miss. Tilly board.
March, he needs to score on the low post and continue to be aggressive in attack.
Caffaro and O'Neal are on the bench with 2 fouls. Mogbo, the mid-range is not his strong suit, but that one
Get downhill.
Thomas to the left elbow. Josh Coonan is into the game, and Mogbo's rainbow is good.
Yeah, nice square up jumper right there from Mogbo.
Pete Rozelle, the NFL, 3-ball missed. Mogbo tries to put it back. Another rebound for Tongue. Cameron Tongue now has 4. Remaining here in the first half. Williams, Mogbo going right at Tilly, leaning in, blocked from behind, and Tilly has it as Tyree Bryan came in to help out. Mogbo tried to spin, but going against the smaller Tyree Bryan, and gets it to fall.
And I think that's why so many scouts are excited about just
Shadowed by Ensminger. Mogbo too strong, and the follow tip is basket interferent. Mogbo and Tilly. Mogbo's already got 10 rebounds. And he'll try the short range shot and came up short. 6, now 5 on the timer. Mogbo is back to the basket with 3. He's got to get the shot up. And Santa Clara, I don't know if USF came out of the huddle. And you can see USF trying to speed things up here and force the Broncos into turnovers. Williams driving, leaves it underneath for the lay-in.
And that's what the Dons do really well. Important here for the Broncos, getting stops and defending without fouling. USF already in the bonus.
A lot of room for Williams. There's the lob inside. Missing the dunk is Mogbo. Girl, if somebody in here wearing Bronco red is comfortable. Into Mogbo. Mogbo has his shot blocked. Time running out on the Dons. Williams spending a lot of time with the ball. Into Mogbo. Mogbo going up and scoring. He's so strong. And he has 8 points.
Smith to Todd Golden to now Chris Gerlofson, and the amount of success each one of them have had. San Francisco's been a pretty consistent program.
Good move by Jonathan Mogbo. I think they're poised to be that 3rd team.
Growth of this team. Look, I know that the NCAA tournament does not take last 10 games into account anymore. I think we need to reestablish that with how many transfers are coming in college athletic.
In the game for San Francisco, Mogbo down low, had it, almost lost it, got it back, missed the layup.
He rushed that shot on the spin. He could have gathered. Anton Watson's not going to block this shot. Because Williams, you have a bad pass, sometimes you hang your head. That's not what he did.
Mogbo all alone scores with the left hand.
And they really need him to have a great game tonight. You know, he has struggled against the top tier teams in this comp this season, deserving of their national ranking next to their name. Undefeated as of right now in conference play. How about that? Dusty Stromer, get out of the way.
Mogbo just
add up, and then that forces you to be less aggressive at the defensive end of the floor.
Mogbo, good aggressive move by him, but then he missed the layup. Did everything but finish.
And it's crazy because during the course of the year, they would win by like 30, and they would drop in the Associated Press poll. The efficiency in which they play with, good finish by Mogbo, but the efficiency in which the Gonzaga women's program plays with, like, they beat things.
Mogbo, fake there, got the defense flying, and Mogbo puts it in. He's hobbling a little bit, and it landed.
He's challenging Mogbo. He's up there, top 2 or 3 in the WC in rebounds per game, almost a double-double. And let's see if he can get his average up today.
Mogbo missed.
He'll have like I said, he'll have the gene pool for it. Let's see if he'll love it and put in the work.
Nice lob inside. How many times have we seen that this season?
Yeah, and that was just from a standstill. We got 8 TV screens to watch everybody play.
Beasley misfires from the corner. The rebound ricochets back to him, and it leads to a Mogbo flush.
There's just no energy from Pepperdine.
Second game at the home of the Golden State Warriors. Had a convincing win over Minnesota, and that's probably San Francisco's best win of the season Jonathan Mogbo, he throws it in off the feed. Ajayi has it poked away and stolen. Chips into the open floor. A Euro step. Mogbo taps it in.
Nice.
On a third attempt, Jonathan Mogbo adds a couple. UC Riverside Athletics Director Wes Millett, and that's where former San Francisco assistant Mike Magpayo is coaching and doing a terrific job in the Big West.
Can't just be the initial defensive stop. You got to guard the second and third effort from the offense.
Uh-oh! Jonathan Mogbo's clear for takeoff.
Yep.
Pepperdine is a team now 14 of 21 at the free throw line. San Francisco has attempted just 7 free throws. Mogbo misses the step-back jump shot. And if there's an area of his game, watch out next season.
Yeah, essentially add at least 4 to 5 maybe points per game.
But he can still do that. Malik Moore through the contact, couldn't finish. USF off to the races. Williams back to Mogbo. Oh my! He shakes the street lights out on.
Williams almost threw it into the seats. Here's Mogbo. He'll face and miss the jumper. Now Marcus Williams. He can run so hot and cold. When he's hot, can score with the best of them. Nice touch by Mogbo on the jump forward.
Emmett Narr. They all have developed and understand how to read on-ball screens and make the correct decisions.
What a block by Forbes there. Like a little hesitation move, and then he turned on the Jets. Mogbo in the lane, one dribble, and he scores.
The defense got caught up behind Markovetsky. What a pass.
Catch by Mogbo. He'll shoot the baseline jumper, in and out.
Many opportunities like that.
No. One thing we have seen over the last couple of years from Mahaney, shot of jumps, nice pass. Mogbo dunks it home. Good little two-man game from San Francisco. Mahaney can have a not stolen away. Shot of jumps. That foul was against him, so he goes to the bench for San Francisco with 4. Mogbo drives, couldn't finish.
Yeah, that's where Justin Wright's lived all year. Just being physical, getting to that 15-foot pull-up jumper. That's money for him.
Mogbo on the drive, and he gets inside for that lay-in just over the iron.
Can force LMU to play 1 or even 2 of their walk-ons, and then 4 shooters off the three-point line. Those are the keys to the game.
Well, Mogbo misses inside, gets his own rebound. Lions in a zone for the first time tonight. Out of the timeout. Mogbo will try the floater again, and second time will work out for Mogbo. Same shot, different result, and the dump from the field, and 4 of 8 from three-point range. Mogbo looking to attack again. This floater off the mark, and Merkvilaz able to collect the rebound. Shot of jumps. They'll take it up the floor for the Dons. Shot of jumps off the Mogbo screen. Lobs for Mogbo. Pick and roll perfection there. And there's the athleticism from Mogbo. Mishandles. Shot of jumps over to Mogbo. Trying to get past Thiemann. Left-hander on the run is good. So credit that entire possession to Jonathan Mogbo for his activity.
4. And switching bigs in and out. See how that plays out for him in the second half.
Mogbo on the drive, blocked by Thiemann. That's certainly the line of the Lions have played more throughout the potential front runner for player of the year in the conference. Definitely in the conversation. He'll step out, fire a 3. That's off the mark. Offensive board, Newberry again. Newberry to the cutting Mogbo to the rim, and that's what he can do. Rises for the two-handed jam. He's not made a 3 this year, but he has made plenty. Jones gets it over to Mogbo. Working on Graham. Inside the lane, spinning, left-hander no good. Rebound nicely done by Graham to tap it over to Merkvilaz. Lions look to run.
Shot of jumps, who had 7 points in the opening 20.
Here we go. Mogbo's got a touch. Let's see what he does with it.
Tried to muscle it up over Tilly. The second effort drops in.
Good. He's off the snide. So let's see if that can get him going now.
First points down the lane. Hangs, missed it. Mogbo, a putback slam.
There you go. He wasn't going to stay on the donuts. for too long. He's got 6 now, and the game. They should be looking to get Mogbo the ball on the post right now. Get it to him. Get it to make him make a play.
Baseline jump shot off the heel. Right. Beasley grabs the second effort. Cameron Tongue offensive foul. Christian Hammonds will be asked to do some heavy lifting down the stretch for Santa Clara as Mogbo misses the turnaround.
Yeah, number 2, he hasn't been in the game at all. To the post to Mogbo. See what he does with it. Let him play make. Let him play make.
Mogbo attacks.
That's got to be a foul, no? Wow.
Shot up jumps for 3.
Bang,
Bullseye.
Bang. Paid for free. I got my popcorn ready.
Mogbo facing up on Tongue. Into the paint.
Nice
he
move.
Missed it. Tap back won't go. Last touched by San Francisco.
Yeah, right now. Come on.
Beasley.
Nice.
Off the glass. Missed it. Mogbo puts it in.
And
Plus
one.
the foul.
The basket.
Oh, that was a late whistle. Jonathan Mobo's got a chance.
Score here.
Dons have just one timeout remaining.
Go to work. Go to work.
Mogbo attacks Tongue.
Go to
He
work.
turns
Go to
and
work.
floats it in.
Go to work.
2-point game, 53 seconds left.
Saying so long.
And welcome to those of you who just watched Ohio Valley Conference.
Yeah, it's an easier seat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Greg Nixon, Clarence Armstrong, Chuck Jones, our officiating crew. Here's Mogbo, again, the top shooter in the country, and misses his first field goal of the night there, so he's 1 out of 2 to manage for the Waves. Coonan, good for 2.5 points a game over to Mogbo, who blows the dunk, and that's been the story so far for the Dons in this first half.
Space with step backs, and players are working on that now, Steve. That's a great individual move.
Shot of jumps, leaves it for Mogbo, who throws it down. Oh man, he is one bad Mogbo.
And that's a pretty good NBA.
16 minutes, 2 of 4 from the floor, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and then they get him the ball on the other end on the lob with a slam dunk.
We'll talk about coaches drawing play coming out right into your big guy, trying to get him back going again.
They got to get Mogbo going. This is a lot of talent right here, and he goes right over the top of Porter. Wow, what a bucket in the lane.
Well, 2 plays, 2 touches. There's no...
Yasima missed that shot. Mogbo in transition, trying to go coast to coast with a Euro step and finishes his own miss.
Well, how about leading the break? More time to get a shot off.
Mogbo leads the WCC with almost 11 rebounds a game. He's 10.7, 7th in the nation. They got it down low to him, and he's got 2 more for a dozen.
Steve, there's no answer for that.
Shot of jumps. So Mogbo, this is a big advantage here on Stansbury. Goes to work. Porter came over for the help side defense. And then Newberry will 10 to shoot. Williams over the top. Mogbo, step back jumper on its way. No good. Punched out of there. And a 3 taken by to stop. They're down a half dozen here. Didn't get too many stops last year. Better this year. Over the top to Mogbo. Lost the handle on it and then just throws it down.
And how many times has he gone up and regained with 4.5 to go? That's 4 and little change.
68-63. Over to Mogbo. And can't finish over his back there.
That would have been incredible. The only thing you cannot do is get beat deep.
1 possession game, and they're going to get beat deep here. Mogbo, and he's fouled. Man, what did you just say?
Yes. You play with 1 foot behind.
Don't know what these guys' calling is or what's their mantra, but we'll see.
Jonathan Mogbo doubled inside. Mekhi Richards got a piece of it. Dig deep into that bench play, 11 to 12 guys some nights.
Yep, that's right. So, as you see Mogbo with the slam, it's that high-low action off the
columns.
Yeah, at the Spano Center.
Mogbo off the window.
Nice.
That snaps a 7-0 stretch.
Who got fouled in transition?
Hawthorne just 2 for 4 at the free throw stripe this season.
Ooh.
Oh, Mogbo nearly tapped it back.
Thought he's going to go for the tip jam on that. Marcus has been cold too.
He thought about it. Now the shot clock at 5. A lob into Mogbo. Off the glass and in.
That's a nice.
Mogbo's 11th rebounds. Newberry, a pull-up 3. Mogbo, tip jam. Nick Blake arguing that the ball was still.
find him. Couldn't hide from us too long.
Mogbo on a mid-range. That's good. That's a new element of his game. He's working on that part of it. The chance to be in a second-place tie if St. Mary's can pull it off at the Kennel. Mogbo on a runner. Well, he's got everything in his bag.
Yeah, something there with that high post drive. He's not a shooter, but he's a guy that they know can't shoot, but he's still able to put it on the floor as Mogbo shoots a little mid-range.
A little too strong. It ricochets to Beasley for a... Tigers need some takeaways.
Oh,
Beasley, baseball pass.
Oh.
Mogbo stumbles and lays it in.
Again, that matchup right there, Callis trying to stop Mogbo, and it didn't work that time.
You cannot gamble allowing Mogbo. Diego's defense is really keyed in.
Late shot clock here. Mogbo goes to work, gets fouled, and scores.
That's another possession, though, where San Diego.
For San Diego.
Absolutely. Williams, more of a scorer his freshman year at Wyoming, really starting to learn to play the point guard position, make plays for others like that.
That's a great drop off. It's kind of a Euro hook hurry. Lots of open threes. Williams lobs. Oh, Mogbo.
Well, there's a reason you're second in the nation in field goal percentage. You take good shots, but
4% from the field and 57% from distance. Wide open. This will be loud. Mogbo.
You can't get beat over the top like that if you're going to
point lead. 14 to shoot, and they throw it away again. And Beaker goes in. Mogbo cleans it up. My goodness. McKinney. Now Mogbo against Callis. Lob inside Mogbo. That's easy. That's too easy. 18 now for Mogbo.
TJ hits
it back out. They find him again. And again. 20 for Jonathan Mogbo. One win in NCAA and net rankings is against a 1 through 30 team at home or on a neutral floor, 1 through 50.
Pace and the tempo of that game, and a lot of it's going to be dictated on who does that early in the game.
Mogbo off the lob from Wong. Turner.
See it, and there's a steal. Great hands, and here comes USF. The flush home. Good transition, Mogbo.
Well, those live ball turnovers will kill you. And
I'm just glad he's back on the hardwood, J-Mo.
100%.
That was the injury you do not want to. If you don't have to look at it and watch it, you don't want to.
No.
It was okay. And on the shot clock now for Williams. 5 on the shot clock. Deep and finishing, Mogbo.
Well, you can see as
that was a big bucket for the Pilots. They needed that.
Well, you get the game to single digits. Continue to rebound, like I said, and then off you go.
My goodness. Williams gives it right back. And the finish by Mogbo. He'll go to the line. Live ball turnovers continue to plague the Pilots.
Yeah,
Here's Mogbo, and he gives it up. Gonna get it right back. What a slip inside and the flush by Mogbo.
Well, that's where the depth of height when you have
guys contributing for the Dons.
Well, they got a lot of weapons, and
what a finish for Mogbo. Perfectly timed. There's your second chance.
I mean, in the trail spot, comes up with a big offensive board and put back again.
So that's a hustle play for Mogbo, and the U of P defense did not get down. Hesitating, rimming out. Next up for the Dons will be San Diego and Pacific at home.
Graham Ike has switched off to guard Mogbo, but when Anton Watson's on him, that's one of the best defenders in the country. Mogbo came up short with the left hand.
They kind of pulled the string on it. Didn't extend out. He's already got 4 fouls. Look to drive. I would stop with the 3-point shots right now and try to attack the Zags in the paint.
Mogbo attacks and finishes with the left hand. So there's Jonathan Mogbo, second leading scorer in this conference. His first
over 4 points per game. And his ability to come off the bench and provide a spark for San Francisco has been huge here in the first half.
There's Mogbo just squared up. Watson was there, but he hit the shot right over at the beginning of the game. They haven't scored yet here in the second half. Spin move, stripped away. Mogbo underneath. Mogbo scores.
There was a couple times he passed that up in the first half and didn't even take that shot.
Right after he'd hit a 3. That's bad timing for the Dons. Mogbo step back, too strong.
If you're gonna allow him to stay out on the floor, then I think great move by Mark Field.
Marcus Williams lobs it up, and Mogbo, that wasn't a great lob pass, and Mogbo showed off the athleticism to catch.
We're 5.5 minutes into this one. This is Mogbo. He has been dominating the West Coast Conference, and with a left hand, he misses badly. Shot didn't hit iron, so we'll reset. Williams. Thomas. Oh, great look. Mogbo.
That's a really good pass by him. He knew he had the scoring opportunity. Him in the 3rd foul right now, coming into the second half.
So Jefferson with his 15 points. Williams.
Good play.
That's a nice lob on a pick and roll. San Francisco needs more of that. What's the miss? Mogbo the board. Mogbo in this one with just 5 points, and an end-to-end drive ends with Saxon altering the shot. Score in this game. The youngster has 9 points, 4 of 6 shooting. Sharif jumps, lob, finishes.
Good pass.
From the hilltop at the University of San Francisco. Game for him. The personal foul was on Justin Wright. Mogbo back in the game for San Francisco. Beasley drops it off. Mogbo hammers it home on the give and go. Jonathan Mogbo. What a great point. Hawthorne, the junior, off the bench. Mogbo takes Leapepe off the bounce. Boarded by Dominic Harris.
Transfer portal card. Everybody, it's unbelievable. My wife put me in the transfer portal, but nobody took
Nobody
me.
claimed you?
Nobody claimed me, so I'm back.
Shot at Jones finds Mogbo. 8 early points for Jonathan Mogbo. Pulls up and Justin Wright misses. Rebound for Mogbo. Pulls it and runs it. Mogbo straight ahead. Follow up won't go. So it's a play on as Mogbo takes the bump. Layup.
The quickness of Mogbo.
Williams gets a screen. Now it's Mert Veladze on Mogbo. So into Mogbo in the post. Spins out. Mogbo now 4 of 7 from the...
Right now they have no answer for the man-to-man offense by the Dons.
Mogbo trying to take Thiemann off the bounce. Faces up, and there's Mogbo from outside, showing the outside touch.
Yeah.
Into the hands of Marcus Williams. Now Mogbo facing up on Thiemann.
Drive.
Mogbo step back and left it short. Tapped, kept alive, and into the hands of Johnston. So you got a team playing just its 2nd road game against the San Francisco team, 9-0 at home. It has been a mismatch, and Mogbo has made the most. That's 13 in the game now for Jonathan Mogbo.
Get the ball into the
Williams has the rebound for the Dons. 5 times this year, the Dons have scored 90+, including 96 on Saturday. Mogbo misses, boarded by Mert Veladze. But this is a day backing in on Williams. Strips, taken away by Coonan. The Dons bring it back. Williams, oh, the alley and the oop. Williams to Mogbo.
Greg, he did lead. Tremendous team.
Famously so.
Yep.
Mogbo backing in, slaps it in. That's a tough finish.
What an angle.
7'1" Lars Thiemann. The former Gonzaga Bulldog.
Yep. Very good player.
Shot at Johnston. Oh, hammers it home. Looks too easy from Mike. Shot at Johns to Jonathan Mogbo. Spins out. Mogbo has a rebound, and that's a double-double. His 5th straight double-double. And Jonathan Mogbo's not done yet. Off the window, misses.
Unless you're Nolan Ryan.
He
goes 100 miles an hour.
He had a pretty good hook, too.
You're right. You're a baseball fan.
Look at it off the window.
Carter, the banks are open. San Francisco. Once again, he's playing out of position. He's a combo guard, more of a off guard.
Mogbo attacks and dunks it down. Mogbo with 23 in the game. Jonathan Mogbo.
But a bad loss. Out of the timeout. Shot clock winding down. Mogbo with some nice low post positioning and a rare miss. 8 for 8 from the field. In Portland, they've missed 6 of their first 8 attempts tonight. A couple nights after shooting 40. 2 nights ago in Moraga, St. Mary's hit 16 threes, assisted on 25 of their 35 makes. It was one of the Gales' best games this season.
You kind of do that, you kind of take away things, and then things start to even out a little bit.
Mogbo turns, and this one settles in. Missed his first 5 attempts. Jonathan, his first points off the bench. 3rd season at Portland, playing his 76th game in a Pilot uniform tonight. Jonathan Mogbo with back-to-back makes on this end for San Francisco.
Close against USF.
6-point lead for Newberry and Thomas pacing San Francisco through this first half with 8 points. Mogbo's got 7. Backs down on Robertson and scores off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have to bring the double on that. He's given up about...
Off the iron. Mogbo, a putback flush.
Yeah, that's it. That's Kenneth Fareed. He's been the hottest as of late, for sure. The last 10 games, 7, 8 games, 10 games, as we see the friendly flush, and now USF is running away with this one.
5 minutes left. 9 points shy of the century mark. Entry pass knocked away. Jonathan Mogbo's there to clean it up. Just another night at the office.
Sometimes it pays to, the teams that are a little bit mediocre. Sometimes it pays to, beat up on them,
Start already for San Diego. Obviously going to be a tough battle tonight against San Francisco. Trying to look for that first conference win.
Inside drive. Jonathan Mogbo, the reigning national, and
early.
5 minutes gone by. It's a 4-point contest. 11-7. San Francisco in front. Mogbo inside. The layup is good. Nice pass. Shot of jumps with the assist. It's 13-7. Todorovic inside. Going for Mogbo, who lays it up and in. Jonathan Mogbo put up 30 and 18 against Pacific. He's back at the board here.
Looks for the 3. Obviously, we know Deuce Turner can hit from that far. Don't want to see too many other Toreros taking that shot. And then a lot of just couldn't get it to go.
Mogbo on the other side now has 8 points as he lays it in. Williams gets it back. Inside drive. Beaker now up toward the hoop. It's up, no good. But the putback is there. San Diego asking for basket interference. And they're not
here contributing with the likes of Wayne McKinney.
16 against Gonzaga, now 10 against USF. Underneath the foul and the bucket for Mogbo. Way around, that one partially blocked by Jamerson, but Mogbo is there to clean it up. And it's 64-46, just like that, an 18-point lead.
Man, remember we said that where San Diego pulled within 10 that they needed to go.
Lungu gets it in for McKinney, 18 points. Now it's for Patton. Back to McKinney, it's stolen away. Mogbo the steal, down the floor, and he dunks it home.
Don's a team that is the highest-ranked WCC team in the NCAA's net rankings. Number 39 as of Wednesday. As the first look for the Dons won't go, and the Tigers have
Thorne get it to the elbow, and that's Mogbo. Mogbo with his left hand. Not the right touch that time. Offensive rebound, though, and is Beasley unable to...
It's going to be a tough game for a true freshman like Yildiz Zolo. I know he has international experience, but this game is...
As Mogbo can't get it to go, and Donovan Williams clamps it.
It's a good drive, though.
It's a Blake who's going to be forced to take a prayer. It was partially blocked, and now a breakaway as Mogbo all by himself rocks the rim. And this is going to prompt Leonard Perry to seal on the second half, and now the Dons' first possession. Look out, Mogbo all by himself.
You go for a steal, you got to get it.
They'll find Mogbo down low, and Mogbo guides it in. Nice action there on offense.
Yeah.
Now out to Williams for three, and that's off the mark. And what a rebound, and it finally stuck back. I think it was Coonan. Initial try came from Mogbo, but I think Coonan was the one who finished.
The back foul right there, too.
Mogbo with the offensive rebound, so another opportunity for the Dons. Mogbo, what a fake and good finish.
What a nice shot, spin move. I like when post guys.
Is tied at 56. Williams going to take it, and it slipped out of his hand, but Mogbo, Johnny on the spot.
What a finish that was.
Shot of jumps inbounds to Mogbo. Mogbo will put it in. They're going to count it.
They got.
And now the pressure really ratchets up for the Dons. Williams slips it to Mogbo, who lays it up and in. This is Beasley, and Beasley will lay it up, miss it. Mogbo with the tip back, and we are tied. And now it'll be Pacific advancing the ball, and Leonard Perry. Mogbo bluffs the handoff, and now he'll go one-on-one with Smith. Spins baseline, and Mogbo with the easy finish.
He's tough. You got to double him down there. They can't play him more.
State transfer. Looking like one of the best portal pickups of the offseason. Mogbo on the run, and he'll finish with the finger roll at the cup.
There's that versatility from
the 13.
And like I noted, you know, multiple times you 3-and-D die. Going to see an air attack?
We will. Jonathan Mogbo finishes with a thunder at the. Williams lets it fly. Mogbo on the offensive glass. As it rejected at the cup, grabs the loose ball and powers it in for two.
Yep. Offensive rebounds, Mogbo. That's his game.
Doing a little bit of everything. You mentioned his versatility. He's got. Minton has it knocked away, stolen by Williams. Another turnover. Williams upstairs. Mogbo powers it down.
Yeah. I guess you could say Gonzaga is the previous champ, so they're the champions until somebody else takes it, I guess. But you know,
Mogbo there for the loose change and the follow.
Yeah. Left and right hand. Well, that timeout, I'll get to that right now, but that timeout, just one of those where, you know, USF wasn't focused out the gates, and, you know, you want to try a little bit of everything as a coach. Sometimes you don't want to hear the coach's voice all the time. It's like a parent. So he had them go huddle.
Over time, Chris Gerlifson has been slowly working him back into the mix. Marcus Williams puts it up there for Jonathan Mogbo.
We're seeing more of Marcus to Mogbo.
A lot of good names that you beat out to win the scoring title a couple times in your San Francisco career. Boy, I don't know if anybody has successfully boxed out.
To add to that list, too, San Diego had a really good team. They actually made the tournament, and they had got into a little bit of a trouble. Brandon Johnson led team in San Diego, but they were very good. You know, a bunch of different options just to see if you can get back in this game.
One on the shot clock, and Mogbo thunders it through.
Well,
brilliantly drawn up.
It's Pope and Marcus Williams.
A rare Mogbo miss. Rebound ricochets right back to him. Jonathan Mogbo, 6th in the country in field goal percentage.
Point game.
30th tray this season for Xavier Dussel. Mogbo inside his first bucket. A second bucket, should I say.
There we go. Yeah.
For USF.
Yeah, well, if you're Fresno, you got to be careful on those.
Weaver on a bounce through the wickets of Andre and stolen by Williams. Jonathan Mogbo lays it in.
Nice. And then
Mogbo catches underneath, powers it up.
Good.
Gets it back. Second effort blocked. Mogbo whips it. Newberry kept his feet on the hardwood and ricochets right back to him. Another second effort for the Dons, who grab their 7th offensive rebound. Mogbo crushes it. A two-hand hammer.
Yeah. That's just the defense to offense.
Here he comes and had that one altered at the rim by Eduardo Andre. That would have been something. College basketball, you never know what you're going to get.
You don't.
Here comes Mogbo, high off the glass. Beasley recovers. Coonan given space, and he delivers from Flagstaff, Arizona, about 760 miles from here. A lob inside, look out below. A two-hand rim rocker for Jonathan Mogbo. 4% perimeter shooter.
His name's Oakland, but he's from Phoenix.
Yeah, right across the bay. Mogbo, another two-hand flush.
Well,
if you're wondering why he's, top transfer.
There he goes.
Averaging a double-double. Mogbo on the move. Another two-hand throwdown. Jonathan Mogbo racking up the dunks early.
Yeah, like I said, NAU's got to
fires. He's been Northern Arizona's best three-point shooter this year. Jonathan Mogbo cannot be stopped.
What is this, a Nerf court? Gee.
Jonathan Mogbo crushes it through. UNLV's had their moments. That'll be a good pre-conference test for San Francisco, pre-Christmas test. Thomas holsters his weapon. On a bounce, Junji Wong pulls up. Missed it off the heel. Watch your head. Jonathan Mogbo soars in for the putback dunk. Jonathan Mogbo had 6 dunks in that first half. Lobbying for another one. Catches the lob. This time uses the window for 2.
Yeah, now he's up to, 7 for 7 from the field.
Problems. We serve everyone with respect and passion and accountability. Solving homelessness with dignity. Keeping families together. Ending poverty through education. Welcoming
downs, and you're seeing that on display here early on.
So great Osobor being challenged big time because Mogbo doing exactly what he wants to do with very little resistance up to this point.
Darius Brown drives baseline, kicks it over to Falslip, wide open baseline 3, no good. Tipped and controlled by great Osobor.
Bank was not open there.
No, Marcus Williams slips it down low to number 21, Newberry. Back to Mogbo, takes the free throw jumper, misses it, and San Francisco lead to the midcourt stripe to get it. Leaves it to Mogbo at 6 early points. Let's see if he goes to work here against Osobor. He does. Puts a shoulder into him. Push shot is up and missed. And Utah State comes to Duge to Falslip. Falslip kicks it back, and another bad pass stolen away, and this will be a coast-to-coast throwdown. Two-handed dunk by Mogbo, who gets the steal off the lazy pass from Falslip. And Markovetsky, who's got a couple buckets in this game. Then back to Mogbo. Mogbo outside the three-point line, challenging Sacco. Puts the shot up over the top of him, and Sacco pulls down the rebound. Good job by the young man. At least San Francisco 0 of 5 on their last 5 shots. Mobo's going to try to change that here, attacking against Agbankpolo, and he does as he attacks him and lays it up and in. 27-23. Marcus Williams, guarded by Darius Brown, comes around the screen. Williams back to Mogbo. Mogbo takes a floater with the left hand, misses it, but he's able to track down his own offensive rebound. Slings it to Beasley out of jumps. Now Utah State with 16 fouls. Long inbound pass, nearly stolen away. Shot of jumps, able to slip it down to Mogbo, who's able to cherry pick an easy dunk as the Aggies thought they had a steal and had it away. Osobor, another turnover, trying to get a little greedy in transition. Marcus Williams, double team, slips it to Mogbo, who is an easy two-handed dunk, and the Aggies get caught napping, and San Francisco at the right three-point line. Now goes baseline against Sacco. Tries to put a body into him. Sacco doing his best, puts the shot up, missed, and it's tipped around and controlled by who? They're going to say
line. He's up to 230 threes for his Seattle career, 9 away from the record. At this pace, he might get there tonight. Mogbo misses the jump shot.
Rare outside.
To use a timeout early. Let's see how USF responds and adjusts. As Williams, the lob, Mogbo, a couple of rebounds, but couldn't get the shot to fall, and it's out of bounds to USF. Teams, as you pointed out, both better than +7 for the rebound margin this year, as Mogbo misses another one and gets his own rebound. The kick out to Williams. Sharp jumps for Hawthorne, 12 on the shot clock. Pass to Mogbo underneath, missed another one in tight.
He's thinking about that size in there, has caused problems for USF.
Mogbo hands it off. Williams back to Mogbo. And again, more good defense from Seattle to rip it away.
They have Director Ops Patrick Mulligan. He coached at Wallenberg here, just a few blocks away from USF. And when I was at International Studies Academy as a freshman here in the city, Seattle's offense out on the perimeter, almost past half court.
And look who's back in with 3 fouls. Mogbo powering to the basket. That's his second bucket of the night.
Yeah.
He's coming off a season-high 28 points last game, went over 1,000 points for his career. As Mogbo, the turnaround won't fall. And who's this foul going on?
Wow. If that's Mogbo, that's his 4th.
It is.
Carl the Fog jerseys.
Jonathan Mogbo, 4 straight double-doubles, grabs the loose ball and had it altered at the rim by Carlos Hart, the junior singer, the 13th-year head coach. Williams into Mogbo and rejected from behind by Bell. Mogbo gets it back and draws a foul. New Orleans had a lead for a good chunk in that game. They were up by as many as 9 in the second half before things slipped away late. Jonathan Mogbo clears the runway, then hammers it through.
Yeah, it was a soft.
His weapon, shot clock into single digits. Mogbo with a mismatch, backing down Vincent, spins to his right.
There we go.
Jonathan Mogbo drops in 2 more. He's got
little contact.
Shot of jumps, lobs. Mogbo rattles the lamps out on Golden Gate Avenue.
Oh.
And Mogbo, 18 points tonight for the senior from Atlanta, Tyson Jackson.
No size in there.
Mogbo off the window and in, his 5th straight double-double.
Here's Mignon, 1-on-2. That's one on the side, in transition now. Lead feed, here's Mogbo. His first bucket of the ball game. Leads the team in scoring and gets his first 2.
And, what Tommy Lloyd's doing now at Arizona, very similar, making the roster very flat internationally.
Boy, toughness down low. Bucket.
Taylor with that one, but Vanderbilt's got to rebound the basketball. You mentioned it, Andrew. They've been terrific all year. That straight line drive cannot happen. Too easy of a drive. Playing a great pace. They just really understand one another. They celebrate one another.
Mogbo, no good on the floater late in the shot clock. And this stays with San.
Violation. Neal with 7 points, 3 rebounds to start the game. Strong start for ASU. They're up 10. 8 gone in the first. It's Neal's game thus far. He's got 9 points. He's got 4 boards. You didn't have long to point out the hustle rebound that he put together.
Up in the huddle, leave yourself a couple seconds to potentially get an offensive rebound if you don't make the first shot.
ASU was led the entire first half.
State's winning games this year. Good win for them yesterday in the non-con.
We're speaking of the Arizona Wildcats. Here are some of the pictures. Most have probably seen them. 4 players ended up in double digits. Of course, when you were younger, this is the kind of shot you're asking your buddy to make right behind you. This is a tough one, Don.
Spins it. Get to the contact. Arizona State's
Chew. Green flips it right back to Collins. Zips it into the corner, right back to Green. Didn't see anything there.
I didn't either. We just haven't been able to do enough to get all the way back in at San Francisco. But give Arizona State credit. They've made plays when they've needed to. Just let them have the 2.
They're getting ready to go in Colorado.
Hawthorne off the screen. This is Mogbo again against Garcia. Muscles in. And Garcia wins that round. And lost it down the stretch.
16 turnovers that night. Did not help the cause.
Good interior pass and the follow by Mogbo.
And you see the shot clock winding down. Switch and then contest with a hand.
Mogbo.
And that's where San Francisco
he really likes about him is the fact that he's embraced that role. And at times he's playing starter minutes. Mogbo down the lane. And missed it. And the rebound to Todorovic. The Serbian, the junior, the transfer from SMU, and a steal. Beasley feeds. Mogbo finishes. And just like that, San Francisco runs. Playing for Kyle Smith up there in the Palouse.
And Jack Wilson has one of the most unique resumes of anybody in college basketball.
Mogbo turned away. Good defense at the cup.
Growth and experience down the stretch of the season.
Williams and Beasley in the backcourt. Mogbo throws it up. And Markovetsky is back in, has another offensive rebound. Mogbo gets it up and in.
I don't know if I've ever seen a 7-2 big.
Switched. Has Garcia on him, and Mogbo's got a mismatch down low. Going to work in the baseline, gets up and under. And that's exactly what he does.
What a fitting for the shot block.
Hawkins got 5 assists, but also 4 turnovers. Sharp jumps, left hand. Mogbo missed it. And Garcia has the rebound from Minnesota. It's the rebound. And San Francisco wants to do the same. Beasley driving, kicking, sharp jumps. Great feed. Mogbo, bucket, foul, free throw.
If you're a big
for San Francisco.
They tried to get Mogbo on a backscreen.
Oh, they got Mogbo all alone, and he sends it in.
Miscommunication from Minnesota.
Sure, the lead. Newberry spinning. Oh, Mogbo!
You got to block him out on the weak side. No one.
Beasley. Mogbo wide open, and you just can't leave him.
Oh, the shiftiness.
Horn with you on ESPN Plus. As Schottevants kicks to the corner. Hawthorne, nice pass, and Mogbo jams it down.
There he is right now, right there with his signature throw.
23-18 with a little over 3 minutes remaining. Nice move by Mogbo. Lost his balance and missed the shot. And here come the Mastodons. Pretty Schottevants. 7 left in the half. Williams for Mogbo. Driving, lays it up.
Wow.
Shot.
Wow.
And a foul called with 0.3 seconds left in the half. More from Oskaloosa, Iowa. Here we go. The lay-in from Mogbo off the inbound play.
You know what's funny, what's interesting.
Seth pull away. Markovetsky for Beasley, splits the D. The floater off glass.
Mogbo.
Oh, that's what he does.
There he is.
He's got a double-double now.
Flexing his muscles. Kenneth Fareed. Shot at Jazz, we haven't seen in a minute. He's back on the court now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice fake by Mogbo. And the throw down.
Well, somebody
to stay unbeaten. Fort Wayne 5-0 on the year. Mogbo against Mulder with 4 fouls.
Whoa.
That's number 5. Count it and 1.
That might be the nail in the coffin.
Shot clock for Schottevants. Mogbo, 2 to shoot. Left hand hook. And the offensive rebound kept in play by Newberry.
Games really, there was a lot of fouls being called. And the versus Grand Canyon, San Francisco, minus 16 free throw margin. As you see, Mogbo's getting this game started. But in the South Carolina game for
by Newberry is Marcus Williams. That game Friday with 20, highest scoring output since he was a freshman at Wyoming. Good feed inside. Shot of jumps to Mogbo. Those two work off each other so well.
Shot of jumps.
Beasley again. The theft. Down the lane he goes. Lob it up to Mogbo. Oh, that was a highlight waiting to happen. He collects and scores. Just how they drew it up.
Beasley, my man, we got to just take the layup on that. Newberry had 3 offensive rebounds in the first half alone, picked up his 4th there. Love his activity in the first half. Gave him some great minutes, especially with Mogbo being on the bench.
That's Mobo's first miss for the minute-long first possession of the second half. Marcus Williams crossing over on Odin, lofted it down low for Mogbo, who finishes. Initially looked like he might shoot it. That's a great feed.
Great feed, taking advantage.
And here comes Williams. San Francisco with numbers. Williams to Mogbo, down the lane, dunks it home. The lead is double digits. Timeout, Tony Stubblefield.
Floor spacing on drives. Deshaun Nelson at the 5 side. Got to get down to the baseline.
Shot of
big
jumps.
time pass.
Great feed to Mogbo.
Shot of shots to Mogbo, but difficult for these to call.
Fisher cut off on the baseline against Newberry. Tries to bounce it, stolen away. Mogbo in transition, taking flight and soaring to the rim.
He heard you talk about his 2 misses and his
aggressive in passing lanes, not letting San Francisco just run their offense.
Mogbo inside. Nation's leader in field goal percentage. That's his 3rd miss all year in 24 tries.
He is such a highlight reel out on the break.
Again, nearly 2 years without playing a basketball game. Inside, Williams on the fly, tipped up and in by Mogbo. So a good start for him on the glass. You talked about how good an offensive rebound.
I think it's big for Grand Canyon to take care of the ball in this game as well. They've had some struggles with that early in the season.
Williams to Mogbo. He misses. Newberry on the glass. USF's taken 4 more shots. Part of the reason why they're hanging around, despite shooting sub 30%. Lob it up top. Mogbo. Wow. A highlight right over that
big time pass by Harrison.
That's a guy last year averaged a career-high 13 points. He's gotten better every year. Here is Mogbo. Oh, they exchange alley-oops. Showtime here in Arizona.
Right back at you.
Him do his thing. 20 points. His second 20-point game in 3 games this season with the Lopes. Mogbo, mid-range. Mid-range Mogbo.
Mid-range Mogbo. We've seen
start to the half with foul trouble. Back in. Off the Mogbo screen, Crafty in the lane, Mogbo to the rim. Might have gotten a piece of it. And here comes GCU. GCU back within 1. Williams knifing down the lane, up top. Mogbo missed it. Brennan tips, rebound McLaughlin. GCU can take its first lead of the second half. Baker had it tipped away, taken by Todorovic. Mogbo on the run to the rim and finishes. What a turnaround there. Timeout, Chris Gerlifson.
It's a man, good patience, good play by Foster Grant. Just Brennan not giving up the play. Effort plays coming down the stretch in this game.
Mogbo can't respond. Rebound tie on Grant Foster. GCU cap. San Francisco, they don't need a 3. A lot of time left. Shot of jumps. Lob it up to Mogbo. Oh, he threw it in. How did he do that? It's a 2-point game.
They've ratcheted it up here in the first opening minutes. Mogbo getting a high post touch to the hoop. Soft hands won't go. Newberry fighting for it.
Here comes a 3.
Season under head coach Chris Gerlufsen. They went to the 2022 tournament, lost to Murray State in the first round. Mogbo drives in, and Degenhart tough to handle that big body of Jonathan Mogbo.
Yeah, Mobo's got it.
Here's Mogbo. Hasn't really made his mark on this game, just 2 points to go along with 5 rebounds. Sharp jumps, throws it up for the alley-oop.
Ooh, you jinxed Boise State right there, Leonard.
Sharp jumps to inbound.
Oh.
Mogbo!
Oh, boy, you saw that coming. What a great set coming out of that timeout.
For Williams.
San Francisco's done a good job of answering. That's
Mogbo.
The guy you don't want to have the ball. Oh.
What a shot that is.
Oh.
Jonathan Mogbo, the junior, spins in. Lost the handle, gets it back. Mogbo fouled. No. It's in. 10 points for Mogbo on 5 of 6 shooting. He's got 8.
Go. Mogbo a perfect 8 for 8 the other night. Dishes out to Williams. And Mobo's got the offensive rebound. He is no longer perfect as the ball gets batted around and taken by Chris. Out of jumps. He flirted with a triple-double in limited minutes on opening night. To the baseline, Mogbo hammers it down.
That's that shot.
Fires to play at. Todorovic lobs it in. Mogbo catches and finishes.
Mobo's still got the size advantage.
No seniors to go through against a very tough early season non-conference schedule. Mike's shot of jumps. Lobs to Mogbo.
Kenneth Reed. There you go. Classman is, it's actually mind-boggling to see how good they're playing with 0 upperclassmen if Mogbo goes for another jam.
He's done that a lot in his first 2 games as a final minute of this first half. Moncrief off of his sneaker. Mogbo, look out below.
His fourth dunk. St. Francis.
That is 6 trays for USF. Mogbo on a run out, and he powers it down. Jonathan Mogbo has Thomas misses the step back. Mogbo keeps it alive and puts it in. Boy, Jonathan Mogbo, he's done a little bit of
player this season. You know, he's definitely, I think, maybe one of their most important players. You see him sky for the alley-oop slam, just from a standpoint of as the big.
Well, the Dons, one of the nation's top 3-point shooting teams a year ago, but they feel like they've got a good post presence. Jonathan Mogbo.
Replace that as a collective unit, because that's a lot of points. You know, Khalil Shabazz, I believe is 3rd or 4th all-time at USF in scoring. And Marcus Williams was Terrell Roberts was.
Todorovic, a transfer from SMU, is checked in for the first time for the Dons. There's Mogbo down the lane, and count it, plus the foul. Jonathan Mogbo will get one on the house.
Yeah.
3 off the back of the iron. Beasley chases down the miss. Here comes the freshman with a lob. Mogbo hammers it through.
There's that Kenneth Reed. That's the Kenneth Reed remark. I said the Dons would have to get the ball inside. They did a couple times, but man, when you're shooting the 3 like that, you don't have to.
Another throwdown for Mogbo.
And guys from guy from Tracy, a couple guys from San Ramon on the roster. That's pretty cool.
He's from Doherty Valley High School. Here's Mogbo, and look out below.
Wow. Wow.
And another takeaway for the Dons. Todorovic. It's Mogbo again.
Watch out.
Another throwdown.
He's making the court look like a Nerf court right now.
Disco, Hawthorne down the baseline on a bounce. Newberry tees it up, and it horseshoes off the rim. Mogbo on the offensive glass, and that time a soft finish.
Like I said.
Just a hot shooting 3-point sniper, averaging 11 points per game. This time backing into the lane against Malik Thomas. As San Francisco gets the rebound off of the miss. San Francisco wins this year and improves their conference, winning by 4 games this year, 11-5. And maybe the next step, Mike, taking on the St. Mary's, and the Gonzagas.
Is looking good.
Cautious baseline fadeaway. Mogbo the rebound. San Francisco like. Day Thomas a deep 3.
But that's great action. Jizzle James playing off of 2 feet in the paint, doesn't turn the ball over, has good balance.
Lukosius got turned around, and James and Day Thomas out there together as James misses that one. They don't play a ton together, but when they play 10 minutes or more in games this...
How old do you think I am? I got carded at a Radar R movie the other day. Ridiculous.
The boyish good.
You're not getting across the backcourt closer to the 3-point line.
Oh, lips out. Rebounded by Mogbo. San Francisco down 3. 12 seconds. The inbound to Jizzle James, the freshman. Here's Jizzle. Step back for the win. Well short. And we're going to overtime. What a cup. Newman, 0 for 10 today. 0 points for John Newman. Williams along two, contested, sat on the rim forever, into the hands of Mogbo. 50 seconds to go and a second chance.
And now they'll get Ike another chance, and Mogbo and Newberry defended him well again.
Good defense on that possession, both times on the post-up.
You and I see this,
and that's where San Francisco can get cooking. If they knock down their perimeter shots, it becomes problematic for Gonzaga.
Yeah, because I mean the Zags can shoot the three, but it's not a huge part of their offense. Thomas attack. Hickman, shot clock winding down. Tough shot, no good. Good defense for the Dons.
Defense of staying attached, making sure that keep the ball handlers out of the way. And Greg has done it. They are going after the glass tonight.
Watson elevates, came up short. Oh, what happened there?
That one in.
Shot of jumps. His three, too strong. Mogbo, offensive board for San Francisco. Free throw from Ike. No. Wow. And he's been such a good free throw shooter.
And that's a foul against Anton Watson. That'll be his second personal foul.
One for San Francisco. He gave it up. Here's Marcus Williams. Nice crossover for three. No. Mogbo snatches away the offensive rebound. Thomas drives and missed the shot from his buddy Nembhard. Missed that one. It's just kind of been an off night for him. It's pretty impressive. They're up 15 anyway. Robbie Beasley just rejected.
And Watson, by the way, 2 of 3 at the free throw line tonight.
He misses that one. Mogbo grabs the rebound. He might force. They seem to have put that in the rearview mirror. 16-2. Robertson, runner, baseline, no. And San Francisco has the rebound. 6 made threes already for USF. Catch and shoot three. The walk-on Lemke, no good. And here comes USF. San Francisco marking out as well as anybody in the country. Gorosito shoots the three, no good, off to the side. So Portland, the outside shots are not going down for the Pilots. That is
for each other here in the first half. Great shooting percentages because of the unselfish play.
What was their head coach's words in the huddle? Pass up good to get great.
That's what he wants. He wants guys to recognize open, setting the laces, knocking down shots.
Gorosito tries to answer on this end, no. Just too many open looks. And San Francisco's Masic long three. No. Mogbo rebound.
We talked about Portland only playing 5 to 6 players, and they had to switch everything, which led to some tough matchups.
Good deflection there. Otherwise, that was going to be a breakaway. Back and got organized. Robertson, nice look. Masic, no. Big man just going to bring
that more as this game goes on. Johnny O'Neal has been playing very well in conference, has it on the rim. But the top rebounder in the conference, Jonathan Mogbo, half of the next game against Gonzaga in Spokane, he shot very well, and his shot here misses off the front iron, and then 22 points in the loss at Portland on Thursday.
Yeah, he really looked better at Portland. In game 1, the Dons were 28 from 32 from the foul line. They didn't shoot it well from distance, but that helped them win the game.
Chef missing from the corner, as Santa Clara getting some open looks. This is William, goes right into the wall that is Francisco Cafaro. The Bronco bench wanted to charge. Mogbo tipping it to himself, and Johnny O'Neal will be whistled for a foul.
And that's what USF does really well. Between Santa Clara really doesn't want to leave Mogbo on that pick and roll.
Brenton Napper up with the left hand and left it short. May have lost the handle on it going up. And so the Broncos start 1 of 5 from the
inside outside action for the Dons right there, and Marcus Williams can get hot in a hurry.
Ball going right at the 7'2" Markovetsky. Adama had 22 against Portland and almost single-handedly brought the Broncos back as he leaves it about 6 inches short off the front iron. Pete Rozelle, the NFL, 3-ball missed. Mogbo tries to put it back. Another rebound for Tongue. Cameron Tongue now has 4. Not a lot of lanes for Santa Clara. Now Chef trying to lead in. There's the fall away. Back iron miss. And the shot's not falling for Chef from the floor, though. Has battled through some injuries this year, but came into the game his 147th collegiate Division I basketball game with 1,600 plus points.
Vert only shooting 29% from the field, 21 from 3. Just an uncharacteristic performance thus far.
Broncos are allowing USF to stay close, or closer than they would be had the Broncos been up to play here in the second half. Ball. There's a fall away over Mogbo. Once on the rim, twice missed, and Mogbo collects the rebound. We said he had 10 earlier, but really he only had 9. Now he's up to 12. Johnny O'Neal, a one-hander. Mogbo on the run. Beasley
back in this game after taking a shot.
Could not convert. 9-point lead, full 3-possession game.
Teams are really loose with the basketball. Almost a turnover there. Of course, we saw a turnover on the previous possession. How about that one?
A great move, and then missed the short uncontested shot. Newberry 3, way too strong. The move just missed the shot. Mogbo there for the offensive rebound. And right now, with no Ike and no Watson on the floor, they cannot handle Jonathan Mogbo.
No, and both of them are checking right back into the game. But Mogbo post up and seal.
Right back to Ike.
And you got to go. Now you've got him a couple times, put it on the ground. You got to go after it.
Finally, a stop. Markovetsky got a piece of that one. Here's Beasley in transition. San Francisco get a shot up here. You get a chance for one more look. Williams does. Came up short. Tap back rebound. Mogbo grabs it away. And then Mogbo threw it away. Thomas.
Finals, and it's another quad 1 victory you're adding late in the season.
Ryan Beasley with the left hand, no. Mogbo offensive rebound.
See, he's got to go up with that, and we saw that a couple times in Spokane. Like, he's that deep. Try to get some foul on the catch. You've got to reset him.
Beasley 3 again. Mogbo got a hand on it and tracks down the rebound. Now Beasley cuts to the bucket and got knocked to the
versatility of Anton Watson at both ends of the floor is what makes him such a tough player. He can defend 1 through 4, and offensively, he can guard 1 through 4. And they would drop in the Associated Press poll. The efficiency in which they play with, good finish by Mogbo, but the efficiency in which the Gonzaga women's program plays with, they beat.
The Zags have played extremely well. Front end missed.
That's the one part of Anton Watson's game that
Watson missed the shot. Mogbo still got the rebound, and now they're going to stop play and let Mogbo come out. Actually move into that 4 spot. Thomas, no. Another rebound for Mogbo. So there's still a lot to be determined.
Better than a record, so maybe their best basketball is still ahead of them if they can get healthy and get hot here late in the WCC.
Ethan Anderson just 53% at the free throw line, misses both.
Doing
Ajayi has it poked away and stolen. Chips into the open floor, a Euro step. Mogbo taps it in.
Nice.
On a 3rd attempt, Jonathan Mogbo adds a couple. Watch out next season.
Yeah, essentially add at least 4 to 5 maybe points per game.
But he can still do that. Go tonight. Malik Moore through the contact, couldn't finish. USF off to the races. Williams back to Mogbo. Oh my!
usually is where Barcelona strives.
Found Mahaney, that 3. Couldn't get the friendly roll, and Mogbo grabs a defensive rebound. Now Mahaney's going to try to take it all the way. No, with the left hand.
We've seen more missed layups in the first 5.
Saxon gave it up. Luke Barrett, no good. Mogbo grabs a rebound. Again, a chance for the Dons. Feeling it right now. A young man, but he launches another one. Oh, man.
Someone opened up the doors outside here. The weather's been awful.
Little breeze.
You talk about competing and being tougher, being tighter, and competing for a full 40. This has been a jab fest.
At 7:30 Eastern, then the Bucks, they need a win against the T-Wolves. Coverage begins with NBA Countdown at 7 on ESPN and the app. So Forbes misses both.
And an empty possession.
Jonathan Mogbo and Duedo Newberry up front. San Francisco starting five presented by Cedars-Sinai as Williams can't finish, but Mogbo with an offensive board. Shot of jumps for three, and that's good. For third in line, he took over after Todd Golden, who went to Florida. So San Francisco's had a lot of good head coaches as Merk Velazquez wild on the drive. Loose ball picked up by the Dons. Mogbo. A shot of jumps, run off.
Their walk-on, and then 4 shooters off the three-point line. Those are the keys to the game.
Well, Mogbo misses inside, gets his own rebound. Lions in a zone for the first time tonight. Out of the timeout.
Free throw line, Mogbo, nice little turnaround, 10-foot jump shot.
Johnston pull up right wing three. That's off the mark. Mogbo skying in for the rebound. He'll take it himself into the front court.
The conference, right around where LMU is, just that pick and roll right there too. And I think just getting Will Johnson, or excuse me, Justin Wright, open for a 15-footer.
Justin Wright on the crossover, step back free throw line jumper, in and out, no good. Mogbo rips down the board for the Dons. And San Francisco will take their time. There's about a 9-second differential. Malik Thomas blow by to the rim, misfires. Mogbo tried to dunk it in. It nearly dribbled in. He keeps the rebound alive. And the Dons will get another opportunity. So not what the line over inside, down the lane, trying to create contact. And a whistle and a foul on Ryan Beasley. He thought he had the clean strip. But it'll be the first personal on Ryan Beasley. The injured players we've alluded to here tonight. Some of those will not be coming back this year due to their injuries, but some will, as Wright misses on the fall away. Mogbo collects his 9th rebound, and then a foul up the floor. The Lions and the Dons, obviously this game notwithstanding, have had a lot over the past, let's say, decade plus, 12 years or so. Really close games. Almost every time they
just caught it off the bounce. Unbelievable athleticism by Mogbo.
Johnson was trying to maybe create some contact. Misses on the leaning three. Mogbo, another rebound. Playing point forward again.
Off the bench tonight. There's Jonathan Mogbo. Out to shot of jumps for three. Off the heel. And Mogbo, one of the great offensive rebounders in college basketball this season, grabs the second.
What he does with it.
Tried to muscle it up over Tilly. The second effort drops in.
Good. He's off the snide. So let's see if that can get him going now.
First points, the minutes of the second half. Williams down the lane, hangs, missed it. Mogbo, a putback slam.
There you go. He wasn't going to stay on the donuts for too long. He's got 6.
And Sminger. Here's Bryan for three.
Good rebound.
Jonathan Mogbo runs the show for San Francisco. Francisco within a point with 6:52 left. The senior from Ukraine watches Mogbo grab the offensive rebound. Mogbo's 5th board.
USF needs an answer here right now. Come on.
Beasley.
Nice.
Off the glass, missed it. Mogbo puts it in.
And
Plus
one.
the foul.
The basket.
Oh, that was a late whistle.
Knocks out.
Beasley has it. 7 seconds
Here
left.
we go.
Shot of jumps with
Foul.
5, with 4 for the lead. Mogbo fouled with 7/10 of a second left.
Here we go.
Coonan will come out. Newberry back in. And Ajayi can't complete the three-point play. He's got 4 to begin things. Pepperdine's on a 10-2. Shot of jumps, right side for Beasley. The 3 on its way. And Mogbo runs down the offensive rebound. Got a couple of those now, and we're going to have a foul. New Heights that was almost shut down a few years ago. So out of the Big West, we always root for guys like Wesley. Mogbo is going to grab another offensive rebound. Coonan's going to take another 3 and And here's Beasley, a transition three, no good. Another offensive rebound. Mogbo kick out, kick corner. Open Hawthorne, Beasley's older brother. His third NCAA stop. Stansbury just got it off in time. And Mogbo, look how high he gets up to get that rebound.
He was up in the square.
And in transition.
And the Dons do that, 17 assists.
Beasley brothers on the floor now together. Gassama missed that shot. Mogbo in transition trying to go coach. Ajayi, they've got a double team on him. So Porter put it up. No. And Mogbo has the rebound. Travis Kelce right there for the 70-yard touchdown pass. Here's Porter, and he had it blocked by Mogbo. Mogbo with his 23rd block of the season and a quick little foul.
85-60, they fell to Portland at home a couple nights ago. Richards in the low post, missed it. Jonathan Mogbo, who plays a lot of point
on defense and very giving on offense.
Mogbo misses the second, but grabs the rebound. Jonathan.
And teams that are dangerous are teams that have nothing,
Nick Blake with one on the timer. Scoops it up there, and it missed everything. Off the bottom of the glass. Mogbo leads the season's team, besides the addition of Jonathan Mogbo and Malik Thomas and shot of jumps as Blake misses the runner. It's the depth that Chris Gerlifson has.
Yeah.
Not afraid to dig deep into that bench a couple years ago for the head coach job at Florida. Shot of jumps for three. Wide right. Mogbo on the offensive glass. Skips it. Williams, extra pass, and it's taken away. 7-point lead for the Dons. This is Denson bullying his way. Rejected by Hawthorne. Absolutely smothered at the rim. Here comes Hawthorne.
Who got fouled in transition.
Hawthorne just 2 for 4 at the free throw stripe this season. Oh, Mogbo nearly tapped it back.
Thought he was going to go for the tip jam on that.
Beaker, San Francisco stretches the lead to 7. Ildazola on a runner. It horseshoes off the iron.
Here we go.
Beaker kicks.
First couple minutes, because of that, Pacific has done a good job hanging around here down 3.
Martindale misses everything. He's 0 for 3 from the field. And Mogbo
to stay out there with the 2 fouls early in the second half.
On a catch and shoot, Martindale missed it. Mogbo's 11th rebound. Newberry, a pull-up 3. Mogbo, tip jam. Nick Blake arguing that the ball was still. Oh, Denson misses the reverse layup out of the timeout. He's got a game-high 19 points. Yeah, right. I need a stool for that.
There you go. Well,
there's Williams with a teardrop off the side of the iron. And last touched by Pacific. Now, inside of 2 minutes, this is reviewable, but the Tigers.
Natty 12th in the country in offensive rebounding per game this season as the dump off inside to Mogbo, his first touch of the game, as Marcus Williams drains the 3.
Yeah, he could shoot that over 34% from 3.
Pretty good, Mike, for a guy who didn't start playing organized basketball until the 9th grade, as you see the 3 on the other end by Malik.
You walk in, this place is beautiful. I've been blown away ever since I walked in.
Yeah, some renovations a few years ago made this a fantastic venue as Newberry gets the feed from Mogbo. You love Mogbo's ability to pass out of the high.
Coming off a little bit of a pin down, that was a point of emphasis at shoot around this afternoon, finding Lukosius off of those shots.
Thomas answers on the other end. Malik Thomas, his year. You look at San Francisco, this is their 5th postseason appearance in 40 years. Of course they want to be here. Of course they want to show out for their program as Thomas hits another one for San Francisco. And good point performance in the loss to Gonzaga in the West Coast Conference Tournament. Newberry and 1. Newman call for the personal. Mogbo up top. Thomas again. Another one from Malik Thomas. 29 points.
On that possession, both times on the post-up. You and I see the Zags a lot. I don't know when the last time I saw Ike miss 2 shots in a row, and Williams with a hand in his face buries his first 3.
That's so good
in this tournament where the Zags have been in the championship game every single year.
Last time somebody not named St. Mary's or Gonzaga won this event, 2008 San Diego.
That's a long time.
This is where the Dons have to keep their head and their composure.
They found Thomas open for 3. That one's good. What an answer.
Yeah, there's times in that game in San Francisco where it was.
San Francisco can't stop the Avalanche. Thomas wide open 3. Man, did they need that. Anything. Personality. So maybe he can get it going and inject a little life into this Portland team. Williams with the answer.
That was a beautiful cut by Williams. He patient right there on Portland, not being able to get open.
Freshman of the year in the WCC, known more for his offense like that. He's played well on defense, and he gets the bucket on this end.
But that's what makes him seen. You'll see him getting buckets.
Marcus Williams gets it back from Mogbo and buries the 3.
No communication right.
Good deflection there. Otherwise, that was going to be a breakaway layup for the Dons. Mogbo. Nice pass down low. Beasley lays it in.
Now you're starting to see some.
We get after this inbound when we get our next break. Shot of Jumps. Free throw line. Pull up. Got it.
And that's the shot that Santa Clara is willing to give up.
Off the bench. Tyree Bryant is in. We have not seen Christoph Tilley yet as Shot of Jumps knocks down the mid-range.
Again, Shot of Jumps knocking 2 mid-range.
Ball was touched by Santa Clara. Mogbo. Beasley open for 3. Got it. Ryan Beasley. He's into double figures with 10 points.
With a crafty finish.
Beasley just knocked down that shot. He'll fire another and get another.
Yeah, he's impressive. I mean, he plays with, so far it hasn't resulted in any steals or turnovers that they're used to getting.
Jonathan Mogbo. Backdoor cut from Thomas. And he'll go to the line after the Santa Clara foul.
Shouldn't be the only reason you get in, but add it as a discussion point and really look at it.
How about that? Marcus Williams and fed him on the low block, and he scored.
Really good offense inverting there. Do you know it's their favorite NBA team?
I asked him. No, I talked to them both. I'm going to give you a guess. Marcus Williams, 3. Good! I tell you what, when he gets going, Gonzaga.
Anton Watson at both ends of the floor is what makes him such a tough player. He can defend 1 through 4, and offensively, he can guard 1 through 4.
Well, that one goes down, but it's
time tonight. He had his best game of the season against the Waves earlier this month, 9 points. Mogbo with a dime, and Beasley, the other one, is on the board.
Can't be that easy.
Teams had 5 ties and 6 lead changes. San Francisco has led from the opening possession tonight. Beasley, a clean look, and a knockdown from deep.
Mogbo needs to get going for USF. Number 10 in gold.
Thomas hits a 3.
Not 80% of the time, 100% of the time. Take that player and make them uncomfortable.
Williams 3. Good. Marcus Williams having a huge game.
And St. Mary's isn't taking away anything.
2-point lead for the 18th ranked St. Mary's Gales. Jonathan Mogbo started to show up here in the second half, and Newberry hits a 3 to put the Dons ahead.
Starting to get the offense flowing a little bit. Sometimes an assist can even get you going as far as finding the rhythm of your shot.
Beasley 3. That one's good for the freshman.
Howell got caught up defensively. It's something that has allowed this game to balloon out.
Biggest lead for either team has been 6 tonight. Williams, long 3. Got it! What a shot from Marcus Williams.
The kick out.
San Francisco starting 5 presented by Cedars-Sinai as Williams can't finish, but Mogbo with an offensive board. Shot of Jumps for 3, and that's good. First basket of the night presented by LADWP.
Shoulder into him, a nice little spin. Stayed on balance, and nice 15-foot fadeaway by Alex Mercolazzi.
Robbie Beasley, outside shot. It's a three, and it's good. They mentioned Robbie.
Clean up the rebounding in the second half. They stay in this game. It's just a second chance battle so far.
Mogbo, nice feed for Markovetsky, who makes short work of coming off the bench, able to flush it in. Great space on the low block. Backing down Merkvalaze. Double team, kick it out. Marcus Williams for three, and it's good. Timeout, Stan Johnson and the Lions. Marcus Williams.
If you don't quite have something, you just keep dribbling through. We used to see the Steve Nash just circle around. Chris Paul does it a lot in the NBA. It's a really good pass by Mogbo again. Like his fifth assist.
Yeah, all around. Heel, and Mogbo, one of the great offensive rebounders in college basketball this season, grabs the second effort. Malik Thomas rolls in the first points of the night.
Good start for USF.
Beasley around the shot fake.
There goes Mogbo.
Beasley for three. It's good.
If you give them opportunities. And it's a shame because Pepperdine's played so well today. They've really challenged.
And a bounce pass in, and Beasley scores again. Robbie Beasley, that's the first assist for Mogbo.
And Mogbo has been a double-double machine, 12 of them this season. That's seventh most in the country. Newberry for three. It's good.
Yeah. I always say that the sniper. So, again, everything's all up in the air. It's all over the place. You never know what you're going to expect on any given night.
Marcus Williams connects on a mid-range two. He had one of his better games of the season here 2 nights ago.
Newberry's one of the only guys that has a three besides Juji.
Post up Marcus Williams, and he bounces in the turnaround jump shot. Well, Williams only had Mogbo.
Backdoor action.
Backdoor Williams, the right to left sweeper.
They know it's coming.
The freshman of the year in the Mountain West in Wyoming. Mogbo out high, back cut, no one guarding Thomas, and it's a layup.
Well, Jamerson got caught in no man's land, not guarding.
Pushing tempo. Sharp jumps, turn down the three. That's a great look by Mogbo. His guard skills, he still got him, right?
His spatial recognition there.
To be impartial, Mr. Dickow. Marcus Williams with a three-point shot. Our producer, Tim. Mogbo, Newberry. Oh, my goodness. That's a bucket. That's a monster Euro step.
That is a long stride.
Ball fake, dug deep, not buying it. Mid-range, all by himself, inside. High percentage, and getting it to go home is Newberry.
Well, nice high-low option by the Dogs. Yeah, one of their last 7 from the field, but I think it's the physicality in the guard spot that's really thrown this Pilot squad a little bit. And there's a big shot from the three-point line by Newberry.
He leads this club 40 Pilots. So Newberry's bucket ruled a deuce, not a three. The lead is 2. And getting that ball back immediately was Dueto, and he scores. Again, the quick hands by the Dons, and we're going the other way.
I'll tell you, the Dons, anytime the ball's put low on the ground and there's a transition three, you see it. The offensive post going off, diving low. Oh, great execution.
Wow, and the cut was great, and Mogbo with the assist. Wow. Harris short on that shot. Flying in for the rebound is Mogbo, and here he comes. Flying down, hesitating, nice finish, beautifully run, and the Pilots want a timeout. 16 now for Masic, his first points of the second half. It's a 10-point lead for the Dons. Mogbo is going to leave it. Williams tees up the three and hits.
Yeah, that's tough.
Time running out on this Pilot club.
Well, and there's another assist by Mogbo right there.
And Beasley.
One of the Don's top scorers, 0 for 3. He has not had a point in this game. Corner three, Thomas hits it. Malik Thomas snaps the drought for San Francisco.
They you a little bit.
That was an assertive move. Thomas missed it. Mogbo offensive board.
Go back up with that. You're standing underneath the rim.
No kidding. Now he did find Hawthorne, who hits another three. So it turns out well for the Dons. Beasley in transition. 3. Good for the freshman.
What a kick out by Mogbo. His unselfishness and playmaking ability. He's a good passer. Underrated passer, but he has awareness.
Just huge games. Meanwhile, San Francisco, their offense has gone really cold until there. Newberry, that high arcing 3 goes down. They missed their last 6 shots.
Mogbo backing in on Saxon. Lost the ball, got it back. Nice cut, Beasley off the glass. This kid has been terrific. 8 points for the freshman from San Francisco.
They shoot so quickly, and they're launching threes. They're, you know what I mean? No patience.
Mogbo kicks out. Newberry spins in. That's Duedo Newberry. 3rd year as a 5-out look from San Francisco.
Yep. Take it to the basket.
Beasley down the baseline, attacks, takes the contact and hits it off the window.
Little guy with a big heart. Nice finish by Beasley.
To begin the second half.
Yep.
Still leads it by 8. Good look from Mogbo. Back cut Williams. Floats it home. Mogbo with a nice look for Williams.
They're carving him up like a porterhouse steak. Has won 6 in a row.
Coonan draws the double. Mogbo, kick for Williams again. Mogbo with another assist. Williams hits. Mogbo back cut, shot at jumps. Another assist for Mogbo. That's a block on one end, and then his 5th.
Clara, even though this Harris is a lot longer and taller, but when you can average, over 10 points and 10 rebounds from the guard spot, that's going to open eyes. A 6'8".
Duedo Newberry hits a 3. Step 3. It wiggles out. Another offensive rebound for Jonathan Mogbo, averaging a double-double this year. Duedo Newberry connects.
Yep, extra possession.
Malik Thomas, Jonathan Mogbo, a couple of Dons in the starting 5 that reached double figures in that first half, and they hook up on the first bucket of the second half.
That's a tricky.
12 points, 11 rebounds tonight. He's also dished out a few assists. There's his 4th.
There you go.
DeMarcus Williams.
This is where U.S.
And Mike Shottajumps for San Francisco. Underneath, great pass inside. Williams to the layup, it's good. And the Dons have scored 4 straight. They take a 4-2 lead. Off his 58 points the last 2 games, including the 8th most all-time in San Diego history in a single game. Coonan underneath, easy layup on a great feed inside from Mogbo.
Mogbo holding him at 8 points right now is pretty good for the Dons.
So San Francisco starts out with Newberry underneath. He gets the bucket. A 3rd assist on the evening for Jonathan Mogbo.
Game, anybody's league to win in the top half of the WCC.
Mogbo pulls it away down the floor. Layup good from Thomas.
Trying to do too much, trying to find different outlet passes. And again, when you're playing with pressure, it's a lot different when you're not. And San Francisco has shown that all night.
Foul in the bucket for Beaker.
From the field, and a perfect 3 for 3 from the line.
The reigning WCC National Player of the Week. Foul inside. It will go. The bucket counts.
Rex Walters won Coach of the Year, I believe his second to last year with San Francisco, but Todd Golden, and now to Chris Gerlofson as the Dons get a 3 out of the timeout from Coonan, who's also what they can to, make it very premium in some areas. As Mogbo, shot of jumps, can't leave him alone.
He looks like he can make every shot he. Yeah, he has a good-looking stroke right there.
Malik Thomas.
From them is obviously I'll touch on it later in the keys, but you'll want to see them stay healthy and just continue to work on anything they haven't worked on as of late, and then short.
Delta Devils have hit their first 2 attempts from the floor. Mogbo skips it. Malik Thomas off the glass and in.
Yeah, so Malik, he's
4th game against a West Coast opponent, as we mentioned. Back in California to wrap up a long and winding non-conference journey as Duedo Newberry has a couple more paint points.
Yes, yeah, pick up where I left off for USF. You know, the keys is stay healthy. We noted already a couple times that their first conference game is in about 5 days. As you see, Hawthorne hit another 3.
Mississippi Valley State took Pacific to overtime in Stockton before the Tigers beat the Delta Devils by 3 earlier this season. Lots to like about this first half from Isaiah Hawthorne. He's got averaging just 13 attempts per game, and they do not have a free throw attempt here in the first half. Isaiah Hawthorne with a hand in his face buries the 3.
He's always good for 1 or 2.
Oh, it's great to have you with us for Wednesday Night Hoops War Memorial at the Sobrato Center. Eric Curry, Crystal Hogan, Horace Shields, your officials, and, well, the lineup change.
Aggie switch. Sacco is on Marcus Williams. Down to Mogbo. Cross-court pass. Long 3 by Beasley is up and good, and Beasley buries the 3 in San Francisco with their largest lead. To Williams. Then to Mogbo. There you go. Mogbo still with the ball, with 10, with 9, with 8. Hands to Thomas. Thomas takes the long shot. It's good. Is it a 3? Yes. It's a 3, and it gives the...
Not sure that's his game, but they left him open on the pick and pop, and he let it rip.
Corner 3 on the way from Williams. And USF gets back within.
On him. Good defense.
Mogbo with the steal. From the line to the lane, back to shot of jumps.
Yep.
Count it, and a foul.
New Orleans a little.
Josh Short on a mid-range shot off the side of the iron. Todorovic for 3. He's got another one.
Yeah, well, as
and he misses off the front of the iron. Malik Thomas just checked in. Gets the possession back. Williams tries once more. This time he cashes in.
He's not going to miss twice, and Mogbo trusted his teammates.
7 early New Orleans turnovers, the story here, and the buckets have come way too easy on the other end for San Francisco. They switch the loose ball. And a crowd of Navy jerseys. Mogbo with a touch pass to Beaker for 2.
There you go. He's on a triple-double watch, 12, and there's his 24.
But the game plan for USF has worked out pretty well to this point, as Mogbo can tack on another assist to his first half.
Shot up jumps. That goes down. Yeah, for all of the conversation crew about Gonzaga, St. Mary
uses his multiple skill sets to get to his spots. Nice little turnaround jump shot. Nice soft touch.
Oh, nice play offensively. Finger roll is good. Marcus Williams off a wonderful feed that time. Bucket is no good for Taylor. Loose ball by San Francisco in transition for Newberry. Off the glass and good through the defense of Rivera Torres. No starters in the ball game at the moment for Vanderbilt, correct?
That's correct, yeah. It looked like Jordan Williams has checked into the game as well.
How about that? Good finish. Malik Thomas off the glass. A transfer from USC. 10 seconds to shoot for the Dons. Williams fires. You bet. Back-to-back triples go down. He's got 15 made three-pointer.
To that left elbow.
Williams, yes.
Another great pass. I mean, did you see that pass? He almost like similar, making the roster very flat internationally.
Boy, toughness down low. Bucket is good for Todorovic.
Todorovic gets this. There's Mogbo facilitating.
Into the corner, Thomas. Yes, ripcord from the corner, Malik Thomas, book it, and
look at the spacing by San Francisco against that trapping defense.
And look at the time that they've taken off the clock. Shot up jumps, Kansas. His second three-pointer.
Long arms, that's the biggest thing. I'd be interested to know what his wingspan is.
Because he really does play bigger than 6'8".
And usually when you say that about a player, because
with a 10-6 start, you see the field goal woes. Just 1 of 7 for Minnesota. Pick, roll, Mogbo kicks. That's Beasley for 3.
Terrific job playing out of that short. He's got a tremendous future in front of him. Older brother Max plays for the Lakers, but he's got a high IQ, good feel for the game.
Sharov jumps. with a three, and San Francisco's lead has ballooned.
3. Christie knocks it down.
And that's great to see for Minnesota. Christie is an outstanding three-point shooter. Back cut, Williams missed it. And that's a goaltend.
First ever meeting between these two schools. The WCC and the Horizon League. As Shadovance tries a three, and he answers.
There goes Mike, right where he left.
% in this first half. Purdue-Fort Wayne at 33%. Pretty pass. Mogbo to Williams for the jam.
Great out-of-bounds play by USF in the Sobrato Center.
Back and forth we go. This one is picked up in the second half on the offensive end. Oh, what a feed from Mogbo to Williams.
Both teams.
We got Dons versus Dons tonight. One of them with an apostrophe in front of it. Pretty ball movement. And Todorovic lays it in. They're back within 8. Mogbo looking for that backdoor cut. Well guarded again.
Yeah, they defended that really well.
Beasley triple. Yes, sir. He's feeling it. 20 points for the freshman.
And recently checked in Beaker. Shot of jumps. Off on a three. Mogbo skying in. Outside the kick. And a three's down for Beaker.
2 big-time passes. But McLaughlin just not give up threes.
Todorovic, Williams, Mogbo, Beaker, and Newberry the 5. Williams stepped back 2 and he got it. We told you this guy can heat up like a micro from 9. Dons by a point. They've led the whole second half. Marcus Williams drops in another 3. 14 points for him.
Time to make the run if you're going to make it, San Fran. Good back cut again by the Dons. Holy smokes.
That's Sharon Jumps who gets over.
On St. Francis.
Chris Moncrief, his first bucket as a red flash, was scoreless in 19 minutes on opening night. Corner pocket, Isaiah Hawthorne connects on the Dons' first triple. 2 of 16 from the perimeter in their season opener. Shot 33% from the field. Williams from deep, it's good.
They're picking up where they left off. That's 2 threes.
And calls him the energizer of this Dons team. Mogbo on a bounce, shot of jumps, hammers it through.
Well, it was the opposite.
After knocking down just 2 shots in 16 attempts from back there on Monday. Mogbo to Newberry for 2.
There you go. They had Marcus bringing up the run a set play. See how he looks.
Thomas from the free throw line, and it wiggles out. Mogbo's on the offensive glass. Todorovic lines up a triple, and they are all falling in the first half for San Francisco.
He's coming in averaging. I know he had 19 his last game. They're going to have a little bit more of that the rest of this half and the second half if they want to get back in this game a little bit.
Now Justin Baker joins in on the fun. His first. Jonathan Mogbo taking the 1-and-1 out of the timeout. Grabs the miss and feeds Todorovic for 2. And they will rule it along 2. Toe is on the line.
Bethesda's really going to have to, as you see Mike Shadovance go up and get it, Bethesda's really going to have to shoot a couple of those threes.
Stars for San Francisco in this game. Here's Mike shot of jumps, and he stepped out of bounds.
This is where he's really good.
Defends well, passes well.
Mogbo lost it out of bounds. Turnover, San Francisco.
I love what he did there. Right up until the point in time that he couldn't gather and go up.
A couple layups, knocked down a 3. Couldn't ask for a better start. Like you said, they are coming off of not what they would consider a great performance.
Handedly brought the Broncos back from being down 17 against Portland. Mogbo fouled on his way to the offensive foul. Mogbo ran over Brenton Napper. I couldn't see Brent for the Dons. And a nice dish, but recovered nicely by Caffaro. And Mogbo spinning, and he stepped out of bounds. And that's how the Broncos start this second half.
And credit Francisco Caffaro with his low. And Carlos Marshall Jr. so far making the most of his senior day.
Yeah, double figures with 10 for Chef. And we have an offensive foul. Coonan whistled for his first.
While Mogbo had it poked away, Ike hustles and then threw it out of bounds, but it was touched by the Dons. Great hustle. whistle from Graham Ike. That's a floorboard burn for sure. Came up short, tap back rebound. Mogbo grabs it away. And then Mogbo threw it away. Thomas couldn't handle the pass.
They just got to value it in that position. I mean, 34 seconds on the adjustments necessary, understanding how they wanted to attack, and then going out and executing.
Mogbo trying to be physical, and Watson stripped the ball away, then
gets pushed.
Mogbo pushed him.
Frustration.
Just because the horn operator got bored. Williams, they called something away from the ball.
Mogbo, illegal screen.
SF on offense here. Shot clock winding down. Jonathan Mogbo there, Conference Player of the Year candidate, lost the ball. Fumbled it away.
Good defense by Forbes. I asked Randy Bennett, I said, what do you do?
Just go 3 minutes in, 2-point lead for the Dons.
And Merck Velate just trying to be aggressive there as USF just throws it out of bounds.
Mogbo just took his eye off it and didn't see that.
And if you can somehow weather this storm by USF and pull this out here at their gym, it's going to be very impressive.
And Thomas could not field the pocket pass from Jonathan Mogbo cleanly.
Conference. And on the drive, Mogbo, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
Well, things not going the Don's way, that's unusual because you come out of a
30 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, it's his first shot.
Nope. 2-point advantage here, and that's last touch by Shot of Jumps. Goes out of bounds, 0.1 to go, so in essence 30 seconds, but 13 of his 15 here in the second half. We still got 6:20 and counting to go.
Yeah, he's woke up.
Mogbo lost the handle on it. Been a little turnover prone, and there's a foul in the midcourt, and that's Pacific tonight, D'Lo.
Yeah, Pacific, like I said, opposite. You know, they're 0-8 league. They're going to look to get off the snide here. And if you're Pacific, you know, you got nothing to lose. You just want to finish strong.
Mogbo. And that's a turnover.
That's just a matter of slowing down. Mogbo needs to understand and recognize defense is in rotation. As a player, that's one of the few times you can be selfish.
Mogbo tried to force that pass. San Diego has got an opportunity here. I mean, there's a ton of time.
San Francisco out of sorts somewhat. Maybe take a quick shot, rebound, push on your own. See if you can't make a dent in this lead for San Francisco.
Some of these bench guys are
in the hands of Beasley. Nothing there on the baseline. So squaring up now is Mogbo. And good defense by you-know-who.
Absolutely. Mr. Efficient right there.
Back to Ben Gregg. 3. That one off the mark. Mogbo. Bad outlet pass. Just throws it away. And he tells his coach, ball just slipped out of my hand. How can they get Mogbo a little more involved on this side? Let him drive, score. Oh, he traveled. Wow. I don't know about that one.
Trying to put foul pressure on Mogbo resulted in the travel there.
So far, Mogbo has played with those 2 fouls. Lost the ball, turnover. San Francisco. That's their 5th.
Like they've had throughout the course of his tenure. If you don't expect to make and you go to the glass every time, it becomes second nature that's what you do.
Harris thought about the 3. Harris cut off on the baseline. Thiemann, power dribble, misses at the rim. Mogbo has the rebound. That's now 6 rebounds. Oh! Travel call doubles.
Yep, Ryan Beasley, terrific freshman.
Mogbo attacks off the bounce, lost it, scooped up. Mogbo turns it over. Justin Wright comes away with the steal.
Yep.
4-point lead for San Francisco as we dwindle inside of 3 minutes on the first half clock. Mogbo, bad pass.
Rare bad pass.
Picked up by Gorosito, and they wave off the layup. Ball. Outlet pass to Shot of Jumps. Mogbo tried to bounce it to Williams. Instead, it's taken away by Hamilton. Another steal. All right, we'll try and revisit those later. San Francisco has the basketball out of the timeout. Jonathan Mogbo, bad entry pass taken away. Former teammate tonight, Xavier Dussel, was teammates with Marcus Williams in the Cowboy State. Mogbo trying to save it in, and that'll be a goaltend on Marcus Williams. Give the 2 to Isaiah. Shot of Jumps. couldn't handle the pocket pass from Jonathan Mogbo. Then it's off to Stockton to visit the Pacific Tigers to lift the lid off the West Coast season. Weaver down the lane, smothered by Mogbo, and last touched by San Francisco. Now his second season at USF, last touched by the Dons. They turn it over. By 20 points in Flagstaff and have won the last 3 in the final moments. Most recently, a 2-point win over the weekend against Southern Utah. Liam Lloyd will go coast.
Go against things like the portal, but he'll be able to build it up pretty well.
Mogbo twirls, and before he could get off the shot, he's whistled for traveling. So that's a 10th San Francisco turn.
Possession gives San Francisco the ball to start the second half. Mogbo immediately going to work against Osibor, and his dish pass is stolen away, and Max Akmanpola with the steal. Darius Brown quickly in transition, gives it to working left to right. Mogbo at the elbow against Osibor. Again, has his pocket picked, and Utah State transition. Darius Brown back to Martinez. Attacks. Mogbo with 4, with 3, with 2. Lost the handle. Is still on the court. And Utah State's going to win this game.
And that's the final.
Lost the handle, and the Aggies
Utah
win.
State, 54. San Francisco.
Final 2 minutes of this first half. Mobo's pass for Thomas, but he fell down. And Seattle has it the other way. USF can cut it to 1 or tie with a 3. And they call Mogbo for the offensive foul. Illegal screen.
And that's his third. That's a key play.
Lake City, first of 3 games, a busy week for San Francisco.
Mogbo being used like a point forward. As you can see, he's bringing the ball up the court like he's Draymond.
First time he's turned it over. That coveted triple-double tonight. Mogbo from the elbow. Crossover dribble into the paint, lost the handle. A takeaway for the Privateers.
Difficult shot, rattles off. Good defense by Todorovic. Loose ball. Carter Lang's got it. Held ball. Goes back to Vanderbilt.
Always a difficult part of the season, too, for Vanderbilt, just speaking from experience with exams in the final of the semester. A lot of academic requirements as well.
No doubt.
We're now getting the opportunity as a head coach, doing a good job here at San Francisco.
And you had already planned out our open, but you asked him, what do we have to do to beat ASU?
San Francisco has turned the basketball over 6 times already.
Not the start they wanted.
It's been mainly
a minute 15 away from improving to 4-2 on the season. And Mogbo called for a travel.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
By Caleb Murphy. And now it's Mogbo. They love him around the elbow, top of the key. But he runs over Nelson, and there's an offensive foul. Our keys to the game are brought to you by the Hour. This is on Friday. He's still number 5 in the country in field goal percentage, so not too shabby. Backdoor Beasley, and Mogbo threw that one away. He's a pretty good passer from the high post, but that's a tough pass to make.
That's a tough pass to make. Places in his league.
No question about it. A 5-2 start for GCU. And a takeaway by Brennan. So a turnover from Mogbo. With 2 misses on the season, has 2 misses in the first 4 minutes and change. It's loose and taken by Ward. Harrison, a sidestep, lost it.
A battle for the minutes. There's Anderson with a missed layup.
Anderson, one of those newcomers, nearly 16 points per game at UC San Diego, as Mogbo loses the ball. Defensive struggle here in the first minute. Neither team is very fun to watch them fight against one another down low.
Yeah, good switch by Stanley back on Mojo, and another turnover by San Francisco. Williams is the other.
Mogbo has the 4 fouls. That ball is stolen by Max Rice.
Good play, Max Rice. Not exactly what San Francisco had drawn up.
Tonight, Mogbo went into the backcourt. An over and back violation. Well, San Francisco is shooting 55% from the field. They've now turned it over 3 times. And Offensive foul, moving screen as Mogbo is whistled for.
Got size on the wing, and he's one of their best prolific three-point shooters.
Jonathan Alilogy misses the three on the other end, and now Bethesda has a takeaway. Stephen Perry from the foul line. And the
slide. Three-point opportunity on the far side is missed by Justin Beaker. Quick the turnover by Cincinnati, and a kicked ball. And Cincinnati only 3 team fouls here in the frame. Skilling's double team, just throws it up to nobody.
Freeze in the game, even though he's not normally in the rotation, he's someone that can light it up.
Pass intended for Cameron Tongue. Ball is loose and picked up by Mogbo. Cross Chef in the corner. Chef diving for it on the baseline, and we have a tie ball possession. USF.
Again, Broncos catching the ball in the deep corner, just not
here tonight. That pass knocked in the air, punched away by Marshallonis, but Junji Wong just in the game comes away with it. St. Mary's turns it over. And today, Marshallonis having a hard time even catching a pass. Barrett didn't look to shoot. Saxon had it knocked away. Mogbo jumped from behind and knocked it away.
Run for the Dons. Mark Velazquez up top for Will Johnston. Goes down low to Thiemann, stripped by Mogbo. Who else? As he'll take it himself and run the break.
With the quarterfinal double overtime win in Las Vegas. Caffaro has it knocked loose.
Good defense by Mogbo. It's a quick hands. He's got the size advantage on Mogbo.
Newberry's missed all 5 of his attempts from the field. The Dons are 1 of 10 from distance in this game. O'Neal loses the handle.
Good steal.
Newberry picks it up. First field goal tonight for Marcus Williams. Missed his first 5 attempts. The lead is 7 for Santa Clara.
By Mogbo. That's the defense I said to get going.
Dons have numbers. And Marshall watched by Thomas.
But he can't get, his something about Marshall with his speed or his legs don't seem to be underneath him very well, in my opinion. You could argue the toughest stretch, they got Santa Clara here. We're in a barn burner. They got Santa Clara at their gym. They still got Gonzaga, St. Mary's, and they also have Pepperdine. They're looking.
Dons rank in the top 25 of the conference with 22 or more steals on the year. Millett looking for his first points and just ripped away by Mogbo.
Well, he was indecisive, could have shot it.
Mogbo bounced past it, and Hawthorne, who had 10 first half points, misses that.
Well, that's a great challenge. Houston Millett goes up and challenges at 6'5".
Anderson lost the handle on it. Mogbo to Beasley.
Isaiah Hawthorne and Ryan Beasley have checked in off the San Francisco bench. It's a steal for Mogbo. Ildizola tried to get it back to Richards, broken up and ripped away. Mogbo recovers along the baseline.
He's hit 52 of them. That's a 3. That's Malik Thomas. And Mogbo getting back. Transition defense. Patton fouls it.
Hold it down the stretch in the second half, but they didn't give in. They made it interesting down the stretch.
Boy, this is great defense. Shot clock was about to run out. It's a turnover. Mogbo and Newberry thinking about it. Welcome to San Francisco in the biggest game in the West Coast Conference so far.
Big get for the Dons recruiting-wise. Mark Velazquez off the bounce on Thomas. Lobs it right into the hands of Mogbo off the air ball.
Would have got hit on the way in. It's a transfer world.
LMU started the game with 3 straight turnovers. The Dons took advantage. There's Mogbo with a steal to add to his stat-stuffing line.
Defend and then obviously get the rebounds. It's going to be tough for Portland to come away with a win here.
Jonathan Mogbo with the deflection, and Beasley is fouled right across.
Against Pacific, he gets his first 2. We're tied at 2 apiece.
Yeah, averaging 14 points a game, 10 rebounds a game, a double-double figure, and now a steal.
Mogbo pulls it away, and he's fouled.
In San Francisco, I think it's anybody's game, anybody's league to win in the top half of the WCC.
Mogbo pulls it away down the floor.
Too fast.
Lungu gets it in for McKinney. 18 points. Now it's for Patton. Back to McKinney. It's stolen away. Mogbo the steal. Down the... Mogbo doing everything for San Francisco. 4 straight for the Dons. And another steal. Another turnover.
Now the steal. And Mogbo trying to take on the defense, will give it out to Williams.
And Mobo's done a little bit of everything for this USF squad. The Missouri State transfer looking like one of the best portal pickups of the offseason. Mogbo on the run, and he'll finish with the bench for Isaiah Hawthorne. And in the blink of an eye, San Francisco has stretched this lead up to 13.
And like I noted, you know, multiple times he 3-and-D die. Going to see an air attack. He kind of went down the depth chart, but it looks like he's going to be hopefully a part of that 7-8 man rotation at least USF's going to employ in conference.
Beasley puts it up there for Mogbo.
It's like that, but that's kind of like the game within the game. You know, there's the coaching game, but then there's the players game. There's the mental game. There's a lot of things that go into the game within the game, and a couple guys still play. You know, Portland had TJ Campbell, Luke Sigma that plays ACB in Spain, and there was a lot of talent in the WCC throughout those.
First 2 possessions. Isaiah Hill, he's a phenomenal point guard, leads Fresno State in scoring, 13th in the country at more than 6 assists a game. But Jonathan Mogbo, Fresno State basketball out of the Justin Hudson timeout, 6th-year head coach, longtime Mountain West assistant at San Diego State and UNLV. As a player, he was a Division II national champ at SEF and leading Fresno State by 18. Mogbo somehow saves it into shot of jumps.
That's just the defense to offense.
Here he comes and had that shot. He's had another terrific night with 22 points to lead all scores. He's gone for career highs in consecutive games. 4 early points for the Missouri State transfer.
There he goes.
Averaging a double-double. Mogbo on the move. Another 2-hand throwdown. Jonathan.
Every game this year except for today, finally into the game. Hands to Duge to Falslev. Falslev kicks it back, and another bad pass stolen away, and this will be a coast-to-coast throwdown. 2-handed dunk by Mogbo. Darius Brown met at midcourt by Thomas. Gets around him. Slings it left. Nearly, and the ball's deflected away and stolen away, and here comes Utah State giving away a turnover, and Thomas driving, going the other.
Mogbo 4 straight double-doubles, grabs the loose ball, and had it altered at the rim by Carlos Hart, the junior, who's in the starting lineup again for a 2nd straight game.
Right and doubled him. They're doubling him on all ball screens. Switching. Now they got Mogbo on him. Good defense.
Mogbo with the steal. From the line to the lane, back to shot of jumps.
Yep.
Count it.
You know, he's a great facilitator, right, as you can see right there.
He sets up Marcus Williams, and he misses off the front of the iron. Malik Thomas just checked in. Gets the possession back. Williams tries once more.
And sent Perez away with the rest of the team.
It's been something there.
This is Todorovic falling away, and he hits it. Stefan Todorovic, the Serbian, the junior, the transfer from SMU, and a steal. Beasley feeds. Mitchell in transition. And not a great pass. Mogbo has the steal. Up ahead, Todorovic doubles. Minnesota 1 loss. That was to Missouri. Williams gets a hand on it. And another turnover. That's 14 for Minnesota.
Mogbo now at 12 points. Fisher cut off on the baseline against Newberry. Tries to bounce it, stolen away. Mogbo in transition, taking flight and soaring to the rim. McLaughlin for Baker. Off the screen, back to him. That's a dangerous pass, taken away by Mogbo.
Good help on the pick and roll there. Help side defense. You always got to read.
That was USF's first free throw attempt tonight. Grand Canyon already 4 for 4. Another careless turnover by Moore. San Francisco in transition. Hawthorne had it poked. Mogbo missed it. Brennan tips. Rebound McLaughlin. GCU can take its first lead of the second half. Baker had it tipped away. Taken by Todorovic. Mogbo on the run to the rim. Baker. Grand Canyon, can they respond? A steal by Mogbo. Down the lane he goes, and Brennan fouls.
St. Francis now. This game's getting a little bit out of hand for St. Francis.
That is 6 trays for USF. Mogbo on a run out, and he powers it down. Tonight, Julio Lopez, the interim head coach, said he wanted to give Yee the opportunity to start in front of friends and family. Here come the Dons, trying to extend their early lead. Hawthorne.
These teams have played in close games all season long. Cincinnati with close losses to Kansas, Oklahoma, Baylor, and Texas.
Score. Ike backing it in against Mogbo. Graham Ike. And no, this time it rolled away. They're going to call a foul.
Half by San Francisco.
Ike just doesn't waste any time. Mogbo, though, blocked his shot. I don't know when the last time we demanding a little more, but also taking care of his guys and building confidence. Ike triple teamed, missed the shot. Watson was there for the putback.
Most memorable, and we'll talk about that more as this game goes on. Johnny O'Neal has been playing very well in conference, has it on the rim, but here's with 10 points. Bronco lead is 7. Caffaro calling for it, leaning in, stepping under, and laying it in. Wanted the step back 3. Instead, we'll go mid-block to Tilly. Tilly looking to go on Mogbo. Coming up short. 4.
Anton Watson, senior star, who's such a good all-around player against Jonathan Mogbo, came up way short with his first shot of the night. Ike got great post position, draws another foul.
But see how deep he is on the catch? Like where he's positioning himself, Dave.
Big, strong dude. Just a sophomore from Australia. There he is, drawing a foul against Mogbo. So that's a tough assignment for Jonathan Mogbo. And today, Marcialona's having a hard time even catching a pass. Barrett didn't look to shoot. Saxon had it knocked away. Mogbo jumped from behind and knocked it away.
The offensive foul try, if it means that you can get Augustus Marcialonis out of this game.
Yeah, Saxon up and under with a foul.
Walked under his own power to the bench. Mark Velazquez spinning off Mogbo into a double team, then turns, fires up the floater, no good. Markovetsky clears the run for the Dons. Mark Velazquez up top for Will Johnston. Goes down low to Thiemann, stripped by Mogbo. Who else?
With the quarterfinal double overtime win in Las Vegas. Caffaro has it knocked loose.
Good defense by Mogbo.
Doesn't shoot many threes. He was tempted. That's more his style.
Mary's Gale, great decision on both their parts in how to handle that recruitment and then the commitment.
Jefferson over Mogbo. This guy, Joshua Jefferson.
Has been playing well as of late. Only 3 points. And Marcus Williams only 2 after having 24 against Portland.
And they can't stop Saxon right now. He's got a free.
Nearly a 5-second count there. Harris cut off on the baseline. Get it into Graham. Spins. Mogbo has another rebound. That's 8 from Missouri State. Convinced the head man Gerlifson that they had a real find in Jonathan Mogbo. That spins out. Mogbo has a rebound, and that's a double.
Hayes, baseline look, Oladokun. The freshman driving inside, Oladokun. The layup, it's no good. Mogbo.
Bounces to Reynolds. Facing up on Mogbo with 5 to shoot. The reverse layup settles in. Reginald Reynolds with some
like that, but that's kind of like the game within the game. You know, there's the coaching game, but then there's the players game. There's the mental game. There's a lot of things.
Second, your officials. Fresno State dropped a heartbreaker in overtime. They were beat at the buzzer last time out Monday at home against Portland State. Eduardo Andre Seth and leading Fresno State by 18. Mogbo somehow saves it into shot of jumps.
That's just the defense to offense.
129 threes. 10 away from the all-time record behind Aaron Waite. As a foul called there on Jonathan Mogbo. A wire for the Red Hawks to this point. As Williamson goes against Mogbo in the post.
Trying to get Mobo's third foul on him.
And Mogbo did a nice job defending without that possession. 2-point lead for Seattle. Williamson, guarded by Mogbo, comes up short, loose ball.
But credit to USF's defense for turning them over.
Bounce inside, and the turnaround bucket for Tyson Jackson. First points for gave a little bit off this deficit before the buzzer sounds. Jackson turns the corner, attacks the rim, off the glass and good. 4 straight for...
What quickness for Ezra. San Francisco wants the travel, doesn't get it. Ben out of open. Yes. How so? Good matchup here. Ben out of open versus Mogbo. It is good. How about that finish? Just a scoop off the glass.
Like shot of jumps. Pretty pass from shot of jumps.
Hawkins, great battle with Beasley. Garcia against Mogbo. Everybody clears out. Little spin, drop step, Mogbo with the block. Out of the timeout, Minnesota possession. And Garcia, and I'm sure in the huddle it was Hawks. Mitchell in transition. And not a great pass. Mogbo has the steal. Up ahead.
Interesting matchup against Mogbo. He spins baseline and draws a foul.
That's exactly the game plan for Boise State this afternoon, is get it to Dagan.
Home opener for San Francisco. They'll play their first 2 games here in the friendly confines, and a Lilligy whistled for the travel.
So
Ryan Beasley's very quick. It's not easy to get past. And a good defensive player as Tilly tries to float one in. Shot it.
You can't just concede. You gotta make a second and third effort, and sometimes a fourth on defense. It can't just be the initial. As Porter scores,
just screaming in his face on the way down to the defensive end. Man, a little heated in the first few minutes. Marciulionis tip this time.
Do a nice job to box out Mogbo once more. You know, Jonathan Mogbo has yet to attempt a shot from the field in this game. Meanwhile, Christoph Tilly has stayed aggressive, and he's headed to the
ranges soon.
8.5 minutes left to play in the opening 20. 14 straight points for the Broncos. O'Neal lays in 2 more.
And they're doing...
Newberry's missed all 5 of his attempts from the field. The Dons are 1 of 10 from distance in this game. O'Neal loses the handle.
Good steal.
Newberry picks it up.
16 points a game, WCC's 3rd leading scorer. Porter, a little crossover on Mogbo, and Mogbo falls down, and Porter skulls
I was just going to say that's a
58%. Little shot fake by Porter. And he's going to find Ajayi. Step back from the elbow is good. Boy, that's an NBA-type move right there.
It is, too.
4 games. They've had a lot of guys step up in their 3-game win streak of late. Ajayi now just outside the free throw line with a little heat check. Beasley there for Porter's brother Michael with Denver. Jonte played in the NBA as well. Here's Millett, and Millett is fouled on the 3. And he has 19, final 15 seconds here. Still a 2-possession game. Ajayi's going to drive and throw it down.
Nick Blake with 1 on the timer. Scoops it up there, and it missed everything. Off the season's team and this season's team, besides the addition of Jonathan Mogbo and Malik Thomas and shot of jumps, as Blake misses the runner. It's the depth that Chris...
This is where USF puts you to sleep with their depth. As you see Dennison back in the game.
Mogbo got a piece of it. His second block.
Top pass intercepted by Stromer. Now that had no chance. Hickman along the baseline, scores again.
How well has Nolan Hickman beating themselves? They're making the right plays as Jefferson drives to his left. He knows Mogbo got in foul trouble. But Dan, they don't beat themselves.
Turnover for San Diego early in this game where you can't be turning the ball over.
Oladipo inside with the layup. It goes. So Oladipo is on the board.
Under 4 minutes now in the first half. Pacific so far has been able to hang in, trailed by as many as 11. Nick Blake, a wild shot.
Can't take shots like that. They're lucky they got the ball.
Screen out Beasley, and now get it to Blake on the baseline. Has to force it up and gets it to go.
What a tough shot for Blake.
2 or 3 games, he's definitely had that.
Northern Arizona winners of 4 straight. The last 3 have all been at the buzzer as Liam Lloyd misses the 10 for 10 from the field, 4 for 4 from distance.
Well, it's safe to say these guys ate their Wheaties today.
Jackson misses the runner. Rebound to Marcus Williams.
Largest Aggie lead has been 3, 9-6. Right now it's a 1-point game.
What a jam! Great
7th turnover committed by USF, 9 for Seattle. As Cameron Tyson tries a long 3. Offensive rebound.
So New Orleans would have a chance.
Bell attacks Mogbo on this end. Couple up fakes and way off the mark. He wants.
Rivera Torres goes to work. Looking for Vanellope. Takes it himself. Off the glass and in. The freshman at 19-9 is the difference in favor of San Francisco. Floater is good for Taylor. Nearly fell, but Baylor
by Bobby Hurley, and it was kind of on the fence. When he made the choice, he switched things over. He was comfortable here. Perez, that was pretty.
That's Perez's game. He won
from Tracy, California.
Still playing if you're Arizona State on both ends. You're not playing the clock yet. You have a comfortable lead, 14.
Here's the Mark Hughes, the Steve Lavins, taking a look at San Francisco. This is Garcia, strong move. He's ambidextrous.
Can't get all the way to the rim. Be patient.
His first stop at Wyoming, they're very good at that. Hunter Maldonado, who was a senior last year, was in the...
Fort Wayne has trailed by as many as 10. They've got back within 3 a couple of times this half. Jackson.
They find themselves down by 6. It's Carter kicking. Odin. Down the lane he goes against Mogbo. They needed that badly. And Odin's got his second field goal. They need 6 total free throws combined. Murphy and Coonan. Fisher. A little leaner and he's fouled. Mogbo will pick it up. DePaul without numbers, they'll run it anyway. Odin for Ramey. Down the lane against Mogbo. Draws a foul, that's his 4th. Smart play there by Ramey. He'll earn a couple.
So far, it's the defense winning out. Degenhart stops, walks through, and he travels. When I says
gassed and making mistakes.
Masic, dang deep. The big man will go to the basket and draw a foul. So 2 free throws coming up for Bull.
To the bench, he needs to come out of the game. Watson missed the shot. Mogbo still got the rebound.
Nice move on the low block. We're used to seeing Newberry shoot those threes, but he can operate down low with that body and frame that he's got.
Porter's second effort.
Where's the communication? That's way too easy. Way too easy.
Robbie picking up where he left off in the first meeting. That will count for Javon.
Yeah, he goes deep in his bench.
That's one of the strengths of this team, right?
Yep, depth. I'd say depth. Porter's
11 points now, make it 13 actually for Robbie Beasley. Mark Velazquez straightaway 3 is good.
In the field to lift the lid off this rivalry game. Tilly attacks and kisses it in off the glass.
Competition. Comp.
And Sminger lets it go and misses everything. He'll hear it from the home crowd.
They've got to get the ball to the rim. It's been easier said than done. It's hard to get to the rim. There's guys that can block you to the rim.
Here goes Porter to the rim with a left hand and count it.
There's our guy Martindale, who averages 10.5. Tonight
in the league, which
not
is
that Jalen.
kind of crazy to think about. Denson with a head of steam. Count it! And give him one on the house.
The statistics that they keep nowadays on everything is interesting as we see our guy Denson is able to drive from the elbow in the high post.
Dominated by St. Mary's. They've been playing really well. Ryan Nemhard finds Ben Gregg. He's already hit 1-3. That one was well short. And then Hawthorne hit the shot right in his face. Back to Ben Gregg. 3. That one off the mark. Mogbo.
Quad 1 victories, which puts added importance on every single game they play, and certainly added importance in Las Vegas.
Watson 3 in and out.
Conference.
Jefferson, 13 points so far, leads the Gales, stumbles and walks, and that's a turnover.
Game, but because their non-conference was not that difficult, they still missed the NCAA tournament after losing to Gonzaga in the WCC championship game.
But yeah, Mogbo looks a little dinged up. Justin Wright off the shot fake, finds Leah Pepe for 3, spins out, good rebound. Here comes a screen from Leah Pepe. Johnston finds Leah Pepe, tries the 3 over Mogbo, spins out, boarded, and assists in the game for the Dons.
Mogbo does it all, rebounds, steals.
That's a foul. 50 in the net in the West Coast Conference, and again, face St. Mary's and Gonzaga in the next 2. Merkeladze misses a 3. Rebound.
His mother's side of the family from Japan. His father's from America. That's where the Williams in his last name comes from.
Right there on
the baseline, Williams.
Did a great job. Shot fake. He gets to handle the ball, and it's down to 8 seconds.
Beard's going to it out to Blake, who's going to be forced to take a prayer. It was partially blocked, and now a breakaway.
Every game this year, except for today, finally into the game. Hands to Duge to Falslev. Falslev kicks it back, and another bad pass stolen away, and this will be a coast-to-coast throw.
No points yet. 18:40 remaining. As Schumacher finds Williamson out of the double team. That's off the mark. And another board.
San Francisco just lost to Arizona State by 11. 7 seconds to shoot. Ben on the open. He can hit it. And does.
Recruit coming out of high school, Coronado in Vegas. 36 in the nation is ranked by ESPN. Bobby Hurley was tough.
One was able to elevate quickly on the second one with the putback. Chris Gerlifson told us at shoot-around today, he's got a much more skilled offensive player than
Baker. Grand Canyon, can they respond? A steal by Mogbo. Down the lane.
Go. Whiting has to get the ball up. Stanley wants to get to the rim, and he uses that big frame.
Boy, pretty hard to guard.
I want them to clean up the turnovers, which they had 14 of.
Right. 9 so far. The big fella. Oh, ill-advised maybe.
Under 30 seconds to go in regulation. Here's Skillings, 5 to shoot. Skillings stops on a dime. Tough shot off the glass, no. Bandego, the offensive. Watson touches the ball here down like this. You got to put him at the line.
That's where he has struggled.
Hickman, no. Watson, tip up, no.
Steps out on the shooter.
4 of 6 from 3 for Marcus Williams. Typically, when he plays well, the Dons play well. What a block by Mogbo. Came from out of nowhere.
Offensive rebound for Santa Clara. Napper right to the rack.
Yeah, how about that finish?
This is a long, just inside of 12.5 to play here in the second half. Ball. There's a follow away over Mogbo. Once on the rim, twice missed, and Mogbo collects the rebound. We said he had.
So if you're on the East Coast, I hope you're sleeping well.
Oh, what a pass. He threaded it through the defense. 2 Dons collided.
Santa Clara has shell-shocked this sellout crowd. Tyree Bryant, a contested tray, misses everything.
Now they're missing.
Nothing developing.
Get a shot.
Hammond.
No way he's going to get a good
challenged
look over
by Mogbo. He draws iron and a foul on.
6 Dons rank in the top 25 of the conference with 22 or more steals on the year. Millette looking for his first points and just ripped away by Mogbo.
Well, he was indecisive.
Now that was like Purdy to Ayuk.
There you go.
Mogbo gets a deflection inside. Williams recovers.
San Diego has lost sight, or they've miscommunicated switches, allowing back cut opportunities.
Patton takes the 3 and hits it. Actually a 2.
Dribble, good defense by Beasley. Yeah, Beasley just hounding the ball pressure. Got to be a travel. Yep. That double team really threw ball into the hands of Gorosito. You need a big time run, and it's got to start here if you're the Pilots.
Sure
Masic, oh, the show and go. How about that? What a game.
Jefferson. Why not? I mean, why not for Joshua Jefferson? A career-high 7.
This is Gerlofson, so this is a team built for defense, but the offensive number is tremendous as well.
Exactly. To your point, Carter, right? They lost 52 points a game last year with graduation.
Good defense by USF.
Nothing has come easy on this end for Fresno State tonight.
Nice.
A block for Mogbo.
Nip that. Yeah, like I said, NAU's got to weather the storm. USF out to an early lead. Got to weather the storm.
McLaughlin.
Last 2 games, he's averaging close to 25 now, 24-25.
Riley getting right back to the free throw line.
Carlos Hart takes Mogbo to the rim, twirls around, and misses everything.
Yeah, it wasn't a good shot.
Ezra.
The offense have been 4 of 8 from the field, and then 1 of 3 from behind the line. So Jemiah Neal has always, since he's been here at Arizona State, been able to affect the game.
Getting matched up.
Hawkins against Williams. Crossover twice. 15-footer. Yes!
This team is averaging 94 points per contest through the first 5. They get it and go. As the floater from Jackson too strong, another chance.
It's very fundamentally sound defensively, and they're always helping the helper.
That's well said. Morton Robertson came in.
He's definitely a capable shooter. Sometimes he's streaky, but at home he's usually pretty good.
Bello off the mark.
Game high 24 on 6 for 9 shooting. Off a screen against Mogbo in the lane. Falls away, falls out. Wyoming when he was the Mountain West Freshman of the Year back in 2020-2021. Harrison for 3. Can't respond. McLaughlin tips to Mogbo.
He's in the game, even though he's not normally in the rotation, he's someone that can light it up.
Pass intended for Cameron Tongue. Ball is loose and picked up by Mogbo.
Not even close to good enough. Here's Nemhard, wide open. Yep. Great pass, Ben Gregg, layup with the foul.
Played all season long, and when they get in the NCAA tournament, because it's not an if, it's a when.
Yeah,
they're going to advance.
Ildizola tried to get it back to Richards, broken up and ripped away. Mogbo recovers along the baseline.
It's up top for Patton. 8-point game inside. What a cut! And a layup for P.J. Hayes. Great feed inside from Patton.
Mogbo doing everything for San Francisco. 4 straight for the Dons. And another steal.
Odom passed up the free throw line jumper and gets Berg Smith a dunk.
He had a good shot, but he gave a good
shot. He's had another terrific night with 22 points to lead all scores. He's gone for career highs in consecutive games.
He puts foot on the gas, finally retreating to Agbonkpolo, then to Darius Brown. Darius Brown to Osibor. Osibor with a two-handed stuffer.
USF just 3 for 13. The pick and roll inside to Riley. He backs down. Newberry over the top. Wow. And he put it in.
The underside.
McLaughlin for Baker. Off the screen. Back to him. That's a dangerous pass taken away by Mogbo.
Good help on the pick and roll.
Do you lead? They're only shooting 41%, but San Francisco 5 for 22 from the floor. Brennan inside off a great feed from Harrison. What a play by
have you on this roster.
73-41. Here's Liberis. He gets around Hawthorne, finishes with the...
For San Francisco, it's Lukosius to throw it in. James off the curl. Jizzle James blocked by Mogbo. And shot clock violation. We should still have 6.5
by San Francisco.
Ike just doesn't waste any time. Mogbo, though, blocked his shot. I don't know when the last time we've seen that.
Steps out on the shooter.
4 of 6 from 3 for Marcus Williams. Typically, when he plays well, the Dons play well. What a block by Mogbo. Came from out of nowhere, and then Robertson commits the open court.
Going to see some pressure here from USF.
BK to Chef. Chef going to go right to the rack. Has it blocked from behind. Caffaro the rebound and the putback.
I mean, an unbelievable chase down.
The game with his 3 fouls. Benjamin with 5 to shoot. Rejected by Mogbo. Williams down the lane.
Travis Kelce right there for the 70-yard touchdown pass. Here's Porter, and he had it blocked by Mogbo. Mogbo with his 23rd block of the season and a quick little foul. And
Martindale puts it on the deck. Rejected by Mogbo.
This is where USF puts you to sleep with their depth. As we see Dennison back in the game.
Mogbo got a piece of it. His second block tonight.
Up the floor, Mahaney. Gales don't run much, but when they do, they're hunting threes. Mahaney drives, can't finish, shots blocked.
Justin Wright gets into Williams. Not a contact. No ball. Mogbo has the block. However, Graham follows up, sticking with it. Michael Graham.
Michael Graham. This year, once again, they're rebuilding a little bit. The injuries hurt them, certainly, but I think they're going to do it, whether it's this year or in the future. Oh!
Mogbo gets the block on Leah Pepe.
What can he do, Cole? Handle the ball, and it's down to 8 seconds.
Beard's going to out to Blake, who's going to be forced to take a prayer. It was partially blocked, and now a breakaway is Mogbo all by himself.
Good defense by USF.
Nothing has come easy on this end for Fresno State tonight.
Nice.
A block for Mogbo.
Nip that.
He smothers the three-pointer. Then it's off to Stockton to visit the Pacific Tigers to lift the lid off the West Coast season. Weaver down the lane, smothered by Mogbo, and last touched by San Francisco Trays in 12 attempts in this first half. See if NAU can put some more points on the board before the break. Camposano blocked from behind by Mogbo, and out of bounds last touch.
Shot some threes and some mid-range, so I wasn't necessarily all in the paint. So
goodness, a grown man block. He just ripped it away from Oakland.
Just continue to do what you do, stay healthy, and do what you do best.
Well, we've seen some good offense from both these teams in the early going. It'll be Seattle basketball leading 6.
Carlos Hart takes Mogbo to the rim, twirls around, and misses everything.
Yeah, it wasn't a good shot.
Is that Kunin's third three-point basket on the game? 3 for 5.
No good off the glass by Ezra. In transition for Thomas. The confidence builds again. It is
Hawkins, great battle with Beasley. Garcia against Mogbo. Everybody clears out. Little spin, drop step, Mogbo with the block.
Oh, look at the block shot by Roberts.
There's that stingy defense.
And right on the other end, Mogbo says, anything you can do, I can do better. NCAA tournament for the first time since they were in Division II. Shot clock running down, and Mogbo swats it away. A shot clock violation.
Boy, San Francisco's doing a good job of really just keeping their bodies in the paint.
Mogbo, big rejection. Stanley saves it for the Broncos.
First, second best shooter. You know, they got a lot, but he's one of them for catch and shoot.
Well, offensive rebound for Wilborn before he's sent back, and it's knocked out of bounds with 18 to
talk. The bench is always up and clapping, and they've always seems like they're on a string, you know, boom, like right there.
Mogbo came from behind, and Liberis touched it last.
Well, when the Warriors are less than 5 miles away, I guess it's infectious.
Now Mogbo has a block on the interior. Baseball pass ahead. Thomas hammers it.
Newman, 0 for 10 today. 0. Nembhard whips that pass. Hickman, Huff, he'll shoot the three. Good!
It gave it up for the open three.
You didn't know that they taught three-point shooting in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia like that, did you?
No, had no idea.
In the building doing some scouting.
I think I saw Stu Jackson in the house
there
earlier,
he was.
too. He's
NBA former vice president.
And Sminger misses.
Big rebound by Santa Clara.
Malik Moore sends it left side for Porter. You know the name. He skies up for a three, missed back iron, and there to rebound it.
Perhaps a little out of sync. They didn't have a shoot-around inside this building earlier today.
And I'll explain why in a moment. Porter unleashes a three.
But they did.
Fair touch. Cooper goes to work. Fires it up. Missed it. And an offensive rebound. It's been an early theme here, and Porter fires away again. One shooter. Field goal percentage almost 69% from the field coming in. And here's Porter, and that clanked off the front of the rim.
On a skip inside, Richards saves it in. He'll take the mid-range and knock it down. Boy, Makai
State, had they picked up, say, 2 of those, I mean, they would be probably a good 12, 15 points higher in the net right now.
Newberry gets a hand on it. That's a difficult pass in traffic. Somehow it gets through. And Callis misses the three.
15 points in this game off turnovers. Deng deep. Not there. Skying for the board. Man, but Gorzito, Tyler Robinson stepping up a little bit. Here's Masic. The kick. Deng deep. T-Rob missed. Absolutely no choice with Deng deep in foul trouble. And no Udo with the injury. Harris short on that shot. Flying in for the rebound. T-Rob a little bit of room. Wants to step up and through. Not there. Masic. Pump fake. And that's got to feel good.
St. Mary's will grind you out in the half court offensively and defensively. Jefferson has hit a three, and he's got another.
Man. That's Josh Jefferson trying to look for the mismatch on Malik.
Mahaney, no.
The intensity, the talent of the Dons.
This is the Lions' second road game of the year. They lost at Nevada. Three-pointer from Leia Pepe spins out.
This goes terrific lead.
19-point lead, largest of the game for San Francisco. Dominic Harris comes back.
Some people defend with size. USF is able to defend both ways. They have the quicker perimeter defenders that can give you problems, but they also have the length and the size that, 6'9", 6'8", he's giving up a few inches, giving up the athleticism. He's got the, body, but Mobo's got the man-child body, so.
Loose ball.
High-low for the finish.
Juanse Gorzito picked up 3 fouls in that first half as Yamanochi Williams misfires from the corner. Tyler Robertson. We got to come up with a nickname for Mogbo like Kenny has the Manimal.
Yeah.
Gorzito splashes in his third trade tonight. His career high of 17 points. 12 minutes left. I think he's going to notch a new career high tonight. What do you say, D'Lo?
I think that he'll be out there long enough to get it. He just needs one.
Play. McKinney driving. It's 3 taller defenders out for Patton. He'll take the 3. That one won't go. Rebound to Beasley underneath.
Donovan Yap Jr. way off.
Utah, they had to get back to their scoring ways and their production, and that's a nice shot by Mike.
Corner pop And the second tray of the early going.
Struggled the last couple games coming off of that concussion. And, you know, it'd be nice to see him have one go down because I believe last game he went scoreless as well.
Jacks get back into this thing.
Like the keys to the game. Well, they're going to have to take it one possession at a time, but they need the 3, and they need the D and not turn.
His pull-up shot, in and out. Offensive rebound, Chatfield. To the corner for Dawson. His 3 is too strong, and a strong.
USF still got a couple tough non-conference road games looming at Ohio State and Stephen F. Austin. Jamon Vincent.
Here's Williams. Again, Aggies versus Aggies here on the kick out for Camateros. Yes, 3 balls here.
Shot clock down. Hawkins penetrating. Finds Enum. And the Gophers still rebound to Pharrell Payne. Gophers 2 of 10 from the field. Garcia launches. That's his second 3. NCAA tournament for the first time since they were in Division II. Shot clock running down, and Mogbo swats it away. A shot clock. Jalen Jackson driving baseline. Nice kick for Roberts, 3-pointer. That won't fall.
It's going to stay here.
Chico Carter skips. Elijah Fisher cut off on the baseline. Nelson for 3, puts it in. It's a 12-point game.
But great read.
The season on 7 drives. Grant Foster. McLaughlin off on a 3.
So you used to see way back in the.
I'll let you creative guys come up with something good for him. Oh,
Take
good
it hard.
legs. Good shot by Tyson.
Diving to help maybe lift the Dons back to the NCAA tournament. Keene spots up. And a foul.
Thanksgiving against IPFW, Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne. They went into DePaul a couple of nights ago and knocked off the Blue Demons. As Webb missing lead for the Dons. They've stretched it to 18. Moncrief, chest pass to the corner, sets up an open Webb, and it wiggles out. There's veterans and some young guys to build around for the future.
Well, like I said, they're going to have to replace last year's scoring by committee, and so